All right. Enough of that crappy music. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Peete. Happy College Football Saturday to everybody. Hope everybody had a great day. I know I did. Well, the first 4 hours of my day were not great. If you watched last night's show and you saw me eat this chip here, if you saw me do this one chip challenge deal, the Packy Reaper chip, it did not end well for Pigskin Pete. That's all I can tell you about that. The 8 minutes following eating that chip was bad enough. The 12 hours after were horrendous. That's the only way I can explain it. Just use your imagination. That'll be the last time I ever do that. I promise you that much. Anyway. What's up, everybody? Has everybody been watching football all day like me? I have. Clemson Carson's in the house. Matt Dummett, College Football Maniac. What's up, buddy? Talk to the Paul. Luke Walker. Mike Nixon. SEC Dog. What's up, buddy? FSU FBBB fan. Be careful if y'all play Georgia Tech. They're out here diving at knees. What's the score? Still 10-0, huh? Yeah. Michael Sachs Jr. How you doing, buddy? 28-24 Wake. So, Big Brock. What's up? Crimson Brave 2020. Country Tigers in the house. I already know he's amazing and fantastic. SEC Dog. Orange 1973. Good evening, Pete. Good afternoon to you, sir. Jamie McCaslin. What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. UNC really did look bad today, though. Overrated. They looked bad for the first half. They did. But they poured it all over them in the second half. C. Raw. Good luck to your Tigers, Pete. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tiger Nation, what's up, buddy? Brad Pitt. I got Clemson winning, but don't underrate Wake Forest. I'm underrating Wake Forest. Without Jamie Newman, I got Sam Hartman starting tonight, I think. I mean, I don't know. There's a huge talent gap there. I do like Dave Clawson, though. Snake Spence is in the house. What's up, buddy? He says, go Bucks. Hopefully your Bucks will get to play this year. And I mean that sincerely. This is not, I'm not trash talking, or I'm not even being facetious. I hope that Ohio State gets to play this year. I mean that. Make LouTube troll again. What channel is the Clemson game going to be on? FSU and Georgia Yeah, I don't know. So I was hoping to ask you guys that. I'm assuming they'll make an announcement. I've got the TV on, but I've got the volume down. I'm assuming they'll make an announcement of what's going to happen here. I would think that they would move the Florida State game to a different channel and keep the Clemson game on ABC because it is the primetime, college game day game. But I don't know. But I need you guys, since I'm, paying attention to this and what I'm doing here and the game. Anytime anybody knows that what change there is as far as what channel the game's going to be on or a difference in time, I heard that might even push the kickoff back another 10 minutes or something. If anybody finds out any information like that, let me know in the chat. Please and thank you. What's going on here? Did my stream shut down? What's going on here? What the hell? It never fails. It never fails every single time I start a stream. And it's not an internet issue either because I'm plugged. I'm hardwired. This is not a Wi-Fi deal. I'm hardwired into the internet. I mean, I've got, that's not an issue. Every single night that I do a stream, usually somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes into the stream, it refreshes and then it doesn't have a problem after that. Anyway, all right. I see you guys saying I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. According to my phone, which I'm watching the show on my phone so I can read the chat here, is it kicked me off. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm good. All right. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is with that. It's not an internet issue. I don't know. I've tried to figure it out. I've researched it. I don't know what the issue is. Anyway. So today, what y'all think about the Notre Dame and Duke game? I won some money on that. The spread was 20.5, I think. I didn't put a lot. I put a few dollars on Duke, and Duke covered their end of the bargain. So I won some money on that. I lost some money on Syracuse by 1 point. So I made the bet at 20. Syracuse was an underdog by 24 points. I made it like the bet like right before the game started because I kept watching the line go up. It started at 22, then it went to 22.5, then it went to 23, then it went to 24. And when it hit 24, I bet them. They lost by 25. Lesson learned, never bet on Syracuse. Anyway. I do have a bet on this game too. Florida State was 12. I think I got them at 12.5. I have to go back and look. It was either 12 and 12.5. They're up by 10 right now. So. You would have made that bet when it was 20.5, huh? Yeah, I would have. But I waited though. I wanted to see how much it would go up because it kept going up. Notre Dame is overrated. Yeah, they did not look good in the first half. They looked a lot better in the second half, but I'll tell you one thing. They got a lot of improvements to make. A lot of improvements. If that team that showed up today shows up when Clemson rolls in there in 2 months from now, they're going to get mollywopped. It's not going to be pretty. And not to mention, Notre Dame has to go on the road and play Pitt, which is not an easy team to play on the road. They have to go on the road and play North Carolina. They got to play this Florida State team. They got to play Clemson. I mean, conceivably, if Notre Dame doesn't get their stuff together, they could lose 2 or 3 games without a question. So, but it is the first game of the year. I mean, a lot of these teams are starting out slow, especially since a lot of them didn't have adequate spring practice. They had very limited fall practice because of COVID-19. They're all separated and everything. So it's very difficult to judge some of these teams right now. It is. I'm looking to see, is Clemson going to come out slow? And I don't think they are, because they have so much experience on offense. I don't think they're going to come out slow, but they might. We'll see. Shout out to Iowa State, Snake Spence says. Yes, yeah, shout out to Iowa State. Man, and a shout out to Kansas State, too. Kansas State lost. The Big 12 is not looking too hot, folks. I don't know anything about it. Oklahoma's playing tonight, right? Might be playing right now. Oh, but they're not on TV. They're on pay-per-view. Who in the hell would pay to see Oklahoma play some scrub team? That's insulting that they would put that on pay-per-view. That is ridiculous. Arkansas State. What the hell? What's up, Kyle Papik? What did I think of it? I just told you. That's all I can do is laugh. Big 12 turned into Pac-12 real quick. Yeah. You know what that makes? With the Big 10 not playing this year, this automatically makes the ACC the second best conference behind the SEC, right? I mean, the Big 12 is not looking too good. And then, of course, the Big 12 and the Pac-12 aren't playing. So, just by default, the ACC is automatically the second best conference this year. And we haven't even seen the SEC play yet. But, that reminds me. And I'll mention this on the Lunch Money Show on Tuesday, my show with Uncle Lou over on his channel. Every Tuesday and Thursday at noon. Check that out. Here you go. Lunch Money Show right there. Every Tuesday and Thursday at noon on Uncle Lou on YouTube. Anybody who wants to play against me and him, I'm going to start a FanDuel private league. All you have to do, it's going to be very easy, folks. And we'll talk about this on Tuesday. I'm going to start a private FanDuel league. The name of the league will be called Lunch Money. I'm going to start it probably either tomorrow or Monday. If you want to play in the league, all you have to do is make a FanDuel account if you don't have one. It's very easy. Deposit like $10, a minimum of $10. You can deposit as much as you want. Just deposit at least $10 in there. And then send me your FanDuel name. The way you can send me your FanDuel name, the easiest way to send it to me is on Twitter. I mean, I guess you could do it in the chat if you wanted to. And then once you send me your FanDuel name, whether it's on Twitter or in the chat here, then I can invite you to the league. And I haven't figured out what we're gonna. It's not even about the money, really. FanDuel's cheap. I can make it $2 games. I can make it $1 games. It's not about the money. It's more about just bragging rights and playing against people on YouTube. So it doesn't take a lot of money. You may win a few bucks, you may lose $10, whatever it is, but who cares? And then we can talk about it on the air. It'll all be NFL stuff, by the way. So if you're into the NFL fantasy stuff, we'll do it. So anyway, go ahead and make yourself an account on FanDuel if you want to play against us, and then I'll announce the more specific details about the league, the private league I'm going to make on Tuesday's show. So there you go. I agree, Pete. The ACC has golden opportunity to get a lot better, and I think they will. Well, they'll definitely get better. They can't get a lot worse than they were. A lot of the reasons they were so bad is because they had like 5 new head coaches. And their recruiting is already looking better for a lot of these teams, and I think the coaching is getting better too. So we'll see. I'm really excited to see how Louisville is going to look tonight. Now I know they're playing a nobody too, but Western Kentucky's not bad though. Sorry, I just get done eating, so I'm like burping and hiccuping. Yeah, but Western Kentucky's not bad. They have a really good offense. I'm looking forward to see how they're going to play tonight because they play against Miami next week. What time is kickoff? Well, kickoff was supposed to be at 7:34, I think, or 7:35, something like that. What time is it? 7:32. Yeah. So, I mean, there's still there's still 11 minutes left in the third quarter in the Florida State game. So they're going to have to move the games. They're going to have to do something. I don't know. I haven't seen anything, though. Has anybody seen anything or heard anything about what they're doing with the Clemson game here? A winter mute. I don't think they're going to delay the game more than 5 minutes. There's still, I don't know. They're not going to delay it 2 hours or an hour and a half. Move it to the ACC network. I would think, hold on. Talk to the Paul. Thank you, buddy. I just now saw that. Thank you. Here's some beer money to celebrate after the win. Oh, cheers, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. You're amazing and fantastic, sir. Yeah, last night, that'll go towards, hold on. Sorry, Mrs. Peete. Well, what was I saying? Forget now. Oh, last night, this thing right here, this hot chip that I ate, this thing cost $10. So I'll put that $2.99 that you sent me towards the $10 that made me sit on the toilet for 3 hours this morning. Thank you, sir. Pete, you think Bryce Young takes over for us this year? Yes, I do. I think he'll take over at some point in the season, maybe after game 3 or 4. Although it will be hard to bench Jones if he's winning. I don't know. I still think he'll take over at some point. They have Florida State and Georgia Tech on the ACC network. Well, they still have them on ABC because I'm watching ABC. I guess they're going to move it in a few minutes. Hold on. So the Louisville game is supposed to be on the ACC network starting at 8. So I don't know. There's nothing on there right now. I don't know. Yeah, you guys talking about Trevor Lawrence saying he's leaving after this year. We all knew that was going to happen. I predicted that anyway. First of all, he has no reason to stay. None. Plus, I think he's he wants to give the opportunity to the younger guys, whether it's DJ Uiagalelei or Tyson to take over. And he's probably going to be the first, most likely the first overall pick, if not, at the very least, he'll be the first quarterback taken. No reason for him to stay. Has the game started? All I'm getting is the Florida State game. Yes, no, it hasn't started yet. They moved the kickoff back to 7:45, I think. That reminds me. Luke Walker says y'all have DJ ukulele. This is what all the other people outside of Clemson call him, a ukulele. That's what I'm looking forward to the most tonight, for sure. Not just him. I want to see him play. A lot of these other true freshmen, DeMarcus Bowman, the running back, Miles Murphy on defense, Brian Brzee on defensive line starting, a bunch of guys, a bunch of really good true freshmen I think are going to be playing tonight, and that's what I always look forward to seeing. E.J. Williams, a wide receiver, another one. So, what's up, Dale? How you doing, buddy? I call him Pineapple Junior. You talking about DJ? No, he doesn't have a pineapple haircut. That's Just heard them say they're moving Tech in Florida State. Daniel Way, good luck, Pixie and Pete and Tiger Nation. Go Irish. Well, good luck to your Irish too, sir. Actually, at this point, I'm hoping that Notre Dame is undefeated when we play them. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I was rooting for Duke to beat them today just because I thought it would be funny. You know. But that didn't happen. So at this point, I hope that Notre Dame goes undefeated into November 7th game because I want that to be an undefeated matchup, a top 10, top 5 matchup. That's what I want. And then may the best team win. Mafu. Feels good to be back. Yes, it does, doesn't it? They said it would never happen. You know who they are, right? You know, they who said that college football would not happen this year. There's a lot of theys out there. A lot of people. It's funny, most of those people that came in every single show or stream or anything I posted on YouTube, they were in the comment section every single day. I don't know why you're still talking about this. The season's not happening. There's not going to be football this year. None of them are here anymore. They all went bye-bye. How surprised am I that Travis Etienne came back? Not very. Not very. He got a second-round draft grade. He feels like he's a first-rounder, and I think he did himself some good. Last year's running back class was pretty deep, quite honestly. He would have went somewhere in the second round. Mid-second round, something like that. And I think he could possibly make himself a top 15 overall pick. And you're talking the difference between a top 15 or 20 overall pick to the mid-second round is multi-millions of dollars in your first contract. I think he did himself a favor. He obviously has good people advising him. Plus, there's only like the class this year is not as deep as it was last year for the running backs. You'll have Travis Etienne, Chuba Hubbard, and Najee Harris will be the top 3 running backs in America. And out of those 3, it's very possible that Etienne could be the first one taken off the board. Can I read your last comment? Hold on. How are you doing, Pigskin Pete? Good luck to the Tigers this year. I hope nobody catch the virus. Well, sir. Thank you. And the same goes to you. Yeah, game's coming on now. Yeah, and believe me, I think we all hope nobody catches the virus. What's the spread on the Clemson game? I think last time I looked at it, it was 33.5. I don't know what it is now. Last time I looked was early this morning. It might have moved since then. But somewhere around there, 33, 34 points, somewhere around there. If the only way to watch college football is watch Georgia State and Tennessee, I'll watch it. Cheers. Me too, buddy. I mean, look at what we've been watching for the past week and a half. Have you ever been so excited to watch UAB play Central Arkansas before? No. That's got to be the most viewed UAB game in the history of UAB games. Clemson should cover. I agree. Virginia Tech's going to ruin it for everyone. Yeah, I saw some news on that today. There's rumors going around that Virginia Tech might just shut it down for the season. I hope that does not happen because they're on Clemson's schedule. Well, I hope it doesn't happen anyway. I don't think it will happen. What's up, Jordan Bowman? Score predictions. Yeah, good point there. Talk to the Paul. He wants some score predictions. He says, let's hear. I'm going to give you my final score prediction right now. We'll see who's closest at the end here. I'm saying 48-10. I was about to say 55-10, but I'm thinking that Dabo Swinney will take his foot off the gas if they get up by that much. So I'm going to say 48-10. Tiger Raven says 55-10, so we're on the same wavelength here, buddy. 52-7, 52-10. Snake Spence says Clemson by 7. Yeah, okay. If Clemson only wins this game by 7 points, you will see a massive meltdown. You will see a massive meltdown. BYU fan, Clemson overrated. Wake Forest 30-27. Your name's overrated. 44-17 because the starting cornerbacks are out. Oh, that's a good point. Country Tiger says 45-7. These are all sort of in the same ballpark as mine. And what did I say? 48-10? Yeah. 45-7, 48-10, somewhere around there. 56-14, but close for a quarter and a half, Luke Walker says. Wow, your head is so big. Humble yourself. Why would I have to humble myself? I don't play for Clemson, sir. They have to be humble. I'm a fanatic. I hope they beat Wake Forest 80-0, and I hope they beat whoever BYU if they ever play them, which they never will because BYU will never make it to the playoffs, and Clemson doesn't schedule such shit teams like BYU. But if they did, I hope they beat BYU 150-0. How about that? How's that for being humble, buddy? Can we kick Notre Dame out of the ACC? We'll see. What's up? Hey, what's up, Hound Dog? Oh, this BYU fan guy, he's just a troll. He's just a troll. He's not even a BYU fan. There's no way. Dang Mormons. Yeah, well. There's no BYU fans on the internet. They're not allowed to use the internet. Is Notre Dame staying in the ACC or is it just this year? So, well, it's supposedly just this year. I do have some inside information, which I don't know exactly how accurate this inside information is, but I do trust the source. And this source within Notre Dame community is telling me that there is a big time push inside the Notre Dame community for them to join the ACC full time. Now, I don't know if that's even feasible. I don't think it's feasible until at least 2024, or what is it? What year is that contract up? 2025, something like that. Like another 4 or 5 years. It is very possible it could happen then. I don't see it happening before then. What channel is the game on? ABC? No, the Clemson game's on ABC. I'm watching ABC right now, and it's on. Notre Dame might get demoted. Yes. What's up, Hurricane Logan? I'd like for somebody else to eat one of those chips that I ate and then come back and talk to me about it. What's up, Noto? Natto. Wake will win the toss. That's about it. You're gonna eat one of those chips on Monday? Make sure you get this one. Get the exact same one I got. This one here. Packy. In the coffin-shaped box. Get that one. You'll regret it. I promise you'll regret it. You might not regret eating it. Like after 8 or 9 minutes of eating it, I was fine. I mean, it was painful, but I was fine after that. It wasn't until this morning at about 6 a.m. where the real pain came, if you catch my drift. Madden Gaming says, I wish Wisconsin was playing. Well, I do too. Kevin Cook says, is it just one chip? Yeah, it was just one chip. It's like the size of a Tostitos chip. Pretty big, actually. Yeah, it's one chip. Hey, what's up, Dennis? Dennis Wilson. I hope Georgia Tech beats Florida State. I could have all week to make fun of the Florida. Yeah, well, that would be funny. Where did I get the chip from? So there's a convenience store right by my house, and I went in there just to get beer, and they had like a new display out, and they were selling them. So I got it from a convenience store. I know you can order them online too. I think there's even a website you can go to. I don't know how much they cost online. I paid like $10 for this one at the store. I don't know. Just I guess you probably just Google that. That's the name of the company. Paqui. Paqui. Just Google that. Probably order it online if you can't find it in the store anywhere. Yes, I watch NFL. Sure do. All right, here the game's starting. It does look weird with no fans. You're right. What's up, Lee Smith? It's going to be 50-10 Clemson, he says. All right, the ball is kicked off, and it's going to be a touchback. Clemson has the ball first. Hand the ball off to ETN. He gets tripped up. He still picks up about 3, it looks like. I expect to see a lot of number 9 in the first half here. Play action. Incomplete to Amari Rogers was the intended target there. He just he fell down, it looked like. Looking for a big year from him, too. He's had a rough go of it. Well, last year he was hurt. Or he's recovering from an ACL tear. According to him, he's fully healthy this year. And he's the most veteran receiver on the team. Lawrence is back to pass. He rolls out right. Getting chased down. Gets sacked for a huge loss at the 10-yard line. Wow. 4th down, so 3 and out for Clemson. Who wants to? I'll be willing to bet anybody about $100 that BYU fans an Ohio State fan. So Wake Forest is going to take over. It looks like about their own 43. Here's Sam Hartman. Hey, you know something about Sam Hartman? Sam Hartman played his senior year of high school in Charleston, South Carolina, at a what's the name of that fucking place? Ocean Academy or something. It's like a football academy. It's like South Carolina's version of the IMG Academy. It's just like a bunch of out of state football stars move there to play football. Anyway, he only played 1 year there. He's going to hand the ball off, and he's not going to get anywhere. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Jamie says, as a Miami fan, he feels like the no fans in the stadium. Oh, they're doing a hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 9. Do a play-action pass. And he's going to be sacked for about a 5 or 6 yard loss. Who was that? Was that KJ Henry? Yep. Yeah. Henry from the outside. 3rd and 18. Hartman back to pass. And it's complete for a big completion inside the 40 down to the 36. Flag on the play. And the penalty is against Clemson, so the play will stand. Hartman back to pass again. Throws it deep again. And there's going to be a flag on that one. No flag. I thought that might have been interference against the cleats of the number 36 there, but it wasn't. Oh no, it looks like he kind of grabbed him. They didn't throw a flag though. They're going to hand the ball off, and he's going to pick up about 3. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Coming up. This is a big 3rd down for Clemson here. They need to stop him. Yeah, that looked like a pass interference to me. I'm not going to lie. 3rd and 6. And he's going to get sacked at the 40. Mrs. Pete's going crazy down there. That puts him outside of field goal range, too, so he didn't have to punt it. There's my man right there, Brian Brzee, number 11. That's the guy I'm looking forward to seeing this year the most. True freshman, defensive tackle. That guy's a monster. That is a man. That's a boy in a man's body. Fair catch at the 7. Clemson takes over at their own 7. Punter looks like he's 85 pounds. I heard about this. Is this true? Was there really a dumpster that caught on fire inside the stadium in Gainesville? And that's fine. If that's true, that you can't make this shit up. Matthew, thank you. Matthew brings up a great point. Make sure you hit the like button. Also share it. Share it to Facebook or Twitter or whatever. I'd appreciate it. Did I miss hold on. Slim Shady Canes, I'm sorry I missed your super chat, sir. I see it now. It says, good evening, ladies and sirs. Pete, what kind of shape is your toilet in today? Well, sir, it wasn't a pretty sight. Let me tell you. So for anybody who hasn't seen that, just go to the video I made last night. If you didn't see that, the part of it where I ate the chip. I put a timestamp in the comment section for anybody who doesn't want to watch the whole stream. They just want to go to when I start eating the chip and thereafter. I put a timestamp in there. So when I ended the stream, I felt okay. I mean, my stomach, I had kind of a stomach ache. That's the biggest problem with this thing is like the heat, the burning and all that stuff wears off in your mouth and your throat, but my stomach was not right. But it wasn't terrible. I go to bed. Let's see what time I go to bed. At like 1 a.m., I think. Yeah. I ended the stream about 11:30. I stayed up for like another hour and a half. I went to bed at like 1 a.m. 6 o'clock a.m. on the dot. I had to get out of bed. And I didn't go back to bed because of that chip. It was rough. From 6 a.m. till about 10 a.m. was rough on me. That was the worst of the whole thing. From 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. this morning, I was in a world of hurt. And I decided at that time that this would be the first and last time I ever eat one of those hot chips. That will not happen again. Now, the only way it may happen again is if I lose some kind of bet with somebody and they bet me to eat one and I lose a bet. But I'm not doing it on my own free will again like I did last night for no reason. So is Coach Coop in here? Did somebody say that? What's up, Sarge? Did I miss Coach Coop in here, or is somebody just talking about him? Lawrence back to pass, throws it deep. Amari Rogers catches it for a big gain inside, just inside the 50. It looks like the Clemson's 45-yard line, so about a 40-yard pass there. Good pass and good catch. 1st and 10. Another completion to Amari Rogers on the outside. He gets inside the 50, inside the 40, out of bounds at the 49 or 39. So two big plays there by Amari Rogers and Trevor Lawrence in a row. Snakespan says your TV's delayed. Is it really? Because usually YouTube's delayed. So if your TV's delayed behind YouTube, that is delayed. And he's going to hand the ball off to ETN. ETN's going to go around to the left, pick up about 3 or 4. I smell a touchdown coming. I can feel it. Second and 6. And who's that, Galloway? Anyway, completion to the tight end. I think that was Galloway, number 88. Yeah, that was Galloway. It was very close to the first down. We'll see where they mark it. They're going to say short by about a half a yard. So 3rd and 1 coming up here. They're going to give the ball to number 9. If they don't, I'm going to be pissed. And there he goes. First down, ETN. He picks up about 3 or 4. 1st and 10, Tigers. Slim Shady Canes wants to know, question of the day, which hurts worse, my freshly tattooed inner bicep or Pete's butthole? I guarantee you, the tattoo is going to hurt for longer. Anyway, hold on. Another handoff to ETN. He goes around the left side, breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and he picks up about 10. Good run by ETN. I guarantee your tattoo on your inner bicep will hurt for longer, or will at least be sore for a few days. But I've got multiple tattoos, and none of them hurt as worse as my butthole did this morning. So there you go. None of them. First and 10 from the 13. And they're going to do a sweep play to Amari Rogers. Going to take it to the 10. It's a weird sort of play there. Second and 8. High snap. He's going to hand it off to Etienne. Etienne breaks a tackle or two, and he falls down just short of the goal line, down at about the 2-yard line. First and goal, Clemson. From the 2. Trevor Lawrence gives the fake handoff and runs it in untouched. Touchdown, Trevor. Touchdown, Clemson. Oops. Hey, what's up, vodka drinker? Maintenance tractor for the cause of for Florida Gator fire. The crowd noise is strange. A BYU fan, why don't you go cry somewhere else, man? All you do, you spent the past 20 minutes in the comment section crying about Clemson. What a bitch you are. A little bitch. I never seen somebody complain that much that wasn't a woman. Maybe you are a woman. Lee Smith says the game is already over. Wake cannot compete with the big boys. Well, I think we already knew that. I think we already knew that. I'm going to have to steal that one. What's up, Marcus Ruppel? I think that's how you say your name. I don't believe I've seen you in here before, but welcome if you're new here. Jackal Hallman is Wake Forest quarterback good. He was highly rated coming out of high school. He sat behind Jamie Newman for 2 years. So this is his first time actually. Well, it might not be his first time starting. I don't know. I really don't know. He might have started a game or two for if Jamie Newman was banged up or something. Anyway, we haven't seen him play a lot. He is a good player. He was a highly rated player anyway. He's got a good arm. I know that. Jordan Bowman says he's good. Hartman's good. Brazil going to have 10 sacks. You mean in this game? He'll have double-digit sacks this season. Look at this here. 13-7. Georgia Tech just scored within a touchdown of Florida State. How about that? Hartman's going to hand the ball off, and he's going to run up to the left side and pick up about 5 or 6. Good run there. What's going on here? Sorry, my stream was just doing something funny. Second and 10, sorry. Kevin Cook says he can't tell if the cheerleaders are hot or not with their masks on. Second and 10. Hartman hands the ball off on the option, and he picks up about 3. It's going to be 3rd and about 7, I think, here. Coming up. Sammy was the truth in college, although Hopkins had as many touchdowns as Sammy did. 3rd and 7. Hartman throws a screen pass out to the right, and he's going to get a pickup about 6. Still short of the first down. It's going to be about 2 yards short. It's going to be about 4th and 2. 4th and 1 or 4th and 2. We'll see what they do here. I'm assuming they're going to punt it. Maybe not. It looks like they're bringing the punt team on. Look at all the freshmen they've got on the field right now. Miles Murphy, Brian Brzee. This defensive line is just nasty, man. Nasty. The punt is up. Touchback. There you go. So Clemson's going to take over from their own 25-yard line. 5 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter, up 7-0. No comment, Luke. You already see a Gamecock fan running their mouth on Facebook. Well, that's all they do is run their mouth. If they were half as good as football as they were running their mouth, then they wouldn't have any problems. They'll be lucky to win 2 games this year. That might be a stretch. They might be lucky to win a game this year. What's up, Law Tide? What's up, One Time? Law Tide's in the house one time. What's up, buddy? I know Law Tide's looking forward to the 26th. And the SEC kicks off. I am too. The more, look, man, the more football, the better. Right? Also, I'm actually looking forward to seeing a lot of these teams in the SEC. I want to see what LSU looks like after losing all those players. I want to see what Alabama's, what Mac Jones looks like, and possibly Bryce Young. I want to see what shit. The SEC is really interesting this year. Really interesting. I want to see what Georgia's going to look like with their quarterback situation. I want to see what Florida looks like. I want to see what Tennessee looks like. I want to see what Kentucky looks like. Everyone's talking about Kentucky like they're going to be great or something, or they're going to, I don't know what people are saying. They're saying they're going to be good. I don't know. I'm just happy that we're playing football. That's all I know. Yeah. Tennessee's going to beat Carolina week 1 or whatever. Week 1 for the SEC. They got their players beating up other players, and what a mess is that? What a mess. And then they spend $1 million on this giant rooster. You seen this thing? Fucking giant rooster they're putting outside of their stadium. $1 million on that thing. Oh man. $1 million chicken. All right, Trevor, over the middle to Galloway for the big completion, all the way down to the 35-yard line. Galloway, he was on a watch list for a lot of people this year as to be one of the lead receivers, the tight end for Clemson, and he's had a couple of big catches tonight already. He's a lot like Jordan Leggett was from back in 2016. Pass to the right off to Powell, and he's going to take it to the 50. It's going to be second and short. 2nd and 3, maybe. 2nd and 4. They're just moving the ball at will right now in Wake. And they're making it look easy. He's going to hand the ball off to Etienne. He's going to bust up the middle, breaks 2 tackles, and he picks up about 20. He might have 100 yards before in the first half here. I think he probably will. He's already got like 50 in the first quarter. 1st and 10. Hands the ball off to Etienne again. He gets hit as soon as he gets the ball. That was a bad decision on Trevor's part. That was obviously a read option, and he shouldn't have given him the ball, but he did. 2nd down. Yeah, Big 12 was terrible. I mean, I'm not saying Oklahoma's terrible, but the rest of the Big 12 they're looking pitiful. RG tight end play is back. Yes, sir. Something we've been missing for 2 years since Jordan Leggett left. We got it back. That's obvious. 2nd and 10. Trevor's back to pass. He throws a deep ball down the middle, wide open. Oh, what the? Dude. Rogers, you got to catch that, bro. There was nobody within 10 yards of him. How do you drop that? How do you drop that? Look at this. There's nobody within 10 yards of him. 3rd and 10. I feel like he was almost scared of hitting the goal, like he was going to run into the goalpost or something. He was more worried about where he was than catching the ball. Who was that? Wake Forest called a timeout. Okay. Yeah, JC, that's what I said. Yeah, Galloway's going to be a problem for anybody to cover. He's big and fast, and he's got good hands. He's one of the top tight ends in the country. Something we've been missing. Yes, hit that like button one time. Don't hit it 2 times. You hit it 2 times, it won't give me a like. Hit it 1 time. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Shotgun, going to hand it off to Etienne. Etienne breaks away for a big run, and he's out in the open field inside the 10, trying to break a tackle, down out of bounds at the 4. He's got to have what? He's got to be up to over 70 yards rushing already in the first quarter. If he gets 26 touchdowns this season, which he probably won't because they're only playing 10 games, but if you add the postseason in there, if he gets 26 touchdowns, he'll have more touchdowns than any running back in the history of college football. He'll break the all-time record. I don't think he'll get it with the short season, though. All right, Tiger Nation, thanks, buddy. Hope to see you back later. ETN, padding, stats, SEC dog. He hasn't even... he only gets like 10 to 12 carries a game on average throughout his entire career. That's half of what Jonathan Taylor was getting. That's half of what Chuba Hubbard gets. He's just a fucking monster is what he is. Ask Ohio State. Ohio State fans talking about, we shut down ETN. He had 3 touchdowns and 130 all-purpose yards, and they shut him down. I hope he shuts everybody down. These people are friggin' retarded. First and goal from the 4. Etienne, he gets hit at the 3, so he picked up only about a yard on that one. Second and goal. Oh, did he get in? I think he reached across the line there. They're going to spot it at the 1, or inside the 1. Let's see this here. He jumps over the line, stretches his arm out, breaks the plane. That's a touchdown. Come on, look at this. Look at this on the replay deal. They won't overturn it, though. That looks like a touchdown to me, though. They're not going to give it to him. Come on, give it to Etienne again. Let him get it. Oh, Trevor's going to run it in again. So that's Trevor's second rushing touchdown of the night. They're so worried about Etienne. I don't blame them. Look at this. This is like taking candy from a baby here. Untouched. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. And the extra point is good. $14-0 Clemson over the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Where's BYU fan? I don't know. I think his mom probably called him. His SpaghettiOs are ready. He's probably eating his once he gets done eating his SpaghettiOs and his ice cream bar for dessert. He'll probably be back after that. I'm sure. Yeah, looking good right now, Law Tide. Looking real good. I mean, they look like I expected us to. On offense, anyways. Now, defense, they're playing like 3 true freshmen on defense, but they're all like, I expect them all to play well, and they are so far. And that's what I was looking for the most tonight, too, is seeing some of these true freshmen play. See how they look. Florida State struggling. Florida State, man. I should have known better than I put money on those idiots. I should have known better than that. Oh, Western Kentucky and Louisville's on too. That game's tied at 7. Looks like Hartman's going to keep it and get nowhere. He just gets mauled for no gain. Yeah, I'm sure the Gamecocks are thrilled they're not playing Clemson this year. Hartman's back to pass. He rolls out to the right on 2nd and 9. He's going to have to keep it, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, runs out of bounds. No gain. It's going to be 3rd and 9 again. Inside of 2 minutes left in the first quarter here. This is turning into just a mauling. They can't seem to do anything at this point, Wake Forest. Hartman back to pass. Throws it deep over the middle, and it is caught. Oh, my God. Well, I got to give you credit where credit's due. That was a hell of a catch. That should have been, it could have easily been batted down by the defender. He just wasn't watching the ball. Hartman hands the ball off. And he's going to pick up about 3 yards before he goes out of bounds. Going to be 2nd and 7 coming up. That was a hell of a catch. Yeah, I mean, look, man. You got to give credit to that. That was good. Yeah, Mike, I was just talking about that a couple of minutes ago. A screen pass out to the right. He gets hit as soon as he catches it. And what are they saying? Are they trying to say they got the ball? Turnover. I was wondering why they were going so nuts on the sidelines. Did he fumble it? What happened there? He did. He did fumble it. And then Braylon Spector jumped on top of it. I don't know. They're trying to say it wasn't a fumble. What's going on here? I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to see it in real time. That slow motion looks like it was a catch, but it might have been too fast. He might not have ever had control of it. Mrs. Pete's going crazy downstairs. Yeah, I'm not sure he ever had it either, Lee. I don't know, man. What'd they call it on the field? Oh, rolling on the field's a fumble. Okay, they might have to hold that up then. I don't know, man. That's really close to call, honestly. Incomplete, yeah. I think I would lean towards incomplete as well. The problem is the rolling on the field was fumble. It's hard to overturn that based on the evidence. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you guys. I think it was incomplete too. Oh, okay. So they called it incomplete. Mrs. Pete's going crazy now. So, what's up? Spencer from Rover Sports is in the house. What's up, buddy? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Brazee and Murphy are going to be so unfair. Look, man. Brazee is... I don't think I've ever seen a true freshman like him ever at Clemson on the defense, ever. He's a monster. I can't imagine what as good as he looks at 18 years old. I can't imagine what he's going to look like when he's a junior. I can't even imagine it. 3rd and 7. They need to stop him here because they don't want to let him get in field goal range. I want to see a shutout. I don't want Wake Forest to even get a field goal in this game. Going to hand the ball off up the middle. And he's going to be short of the first down, but he's in field goal range. This will be interesting. Hey, who's going to watch Coastal Carolina versus Kansas tonight at 10 o'clock? I'm going to. Coastal Carolina and Kansas. Jesse J, what's up, buddy? He says he's watching Florida State and Georgia Tech. What's the score there? Still 13-6 or 13-7, whatever it is. Oh, it looks like the kick was good. No good. Hey, Wake Forest. That was their one chance at actually scoring points in this game, and they screwed it up. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Tigers take over. Going to throw a screen pass out, and he's going to pick up about. We'll see. I think he got the first down there. That's the end of the first quarter. Clemson leads 14-0, and I'm assuming they're probably about to score another touchdown here. So great first half for the Tigers. I know 14 points doesn't seem like a lot for the first quarter, but ETN's got probably almost 80 yards rushing in the first quarter, and Trevor Lawrence is probably close to 100 yards passing, if not more. It's not bad. Got a couple of sacks, too, on defense. So, pretty good. Vandy Dandy's been huffing his daddy's paint in the garage. Stay out of the garage, Vandy Dandy. And stay away from that paint. It's not doing your brain very much good. Wake Forest always falls apart when they play us. Well, that's because there's just no, I mean, there's really a huge gap there in talent. Dante Colon says Pitt will be a contender. I believe Pitt is better than overhyped UNC or Louisville. I don't disagree with you. I agree with you. Vandy Dandy says he'll need all the pain he can get through the season. Hey, Vandy Dandy, if this makes you feel better, you'll beat South Carolina, I bet. There you go. Michael Sachs coming through with the stats here. Travis Etienne, 82. What did I say? I was close. I said about 80, right? And I said Lawrence about 100. I was pretty damn close there. Thank you for the stat update. UNC is Pitt's daddy, says Luke Walker. I'd like to see them leave ETN in for the entire game just to see what he might end up with 400 yards if they leave him in for the whole game. They won't do that though. If they're up by a bunch, they'll take him out. But it would be funny because he almost never plays a full game. Junkyard Dog 2003 says Vanderbilt Stadium is like the YMCA field for Nashville. Now, this is not, I'm not even trolling you, Vandy Dandy, but it's well known throughout college football that Vanderbilt has like the shittiest stadium and like one of the shittiest stadiums, definitely in the SEC, probably in most of the Power Five. And it's just, I mean, it's old. It needs a lot of upgrades. It's just, you know, and that's the thing that confuses me about Vanderbilt is being in a nice area like Nashville. I'm sure the Vanderbilt alumni base has a lot of money because it's not easy to go to Vanderbilt. It's a good school. I'm sure there's a bunch of rich people that came from there. You would think they would be able to upgrade that stadium. Take out some bleachers so I can have more leg room. Nashville's a cool town, though. That's for sure. Not a bad place to go to college. Vanderbilt. All right, here we go. 2nd and 1. What was that? I don't know what that was. 3rd and 1 now. That was a bad play. He's lucky it wasn't intercepted. And that was just a bad decision there. Come on, Trevor. You got to do better than that, buddy. Lakers are already up 12. Oh, guess what? Who gives a shit? I haven't watched one single minute of NBA this year. I could care less. 3rd and 1. Trevor Lawrence is going to keep it, rolls out to the left, picks up the first down, goes out of bounds. What's up, Cody? Cody Lashney's in the house. What's up, buddy? First and 10, Tigers. It's going to hand the ball off. Who's that? Is that Bowman? No, that's Darian Rencher. He picks up about 7. And they're going to give it back to Rencher again. He's going to get a first down. And they're going to take him out of the game. Yeah, I'm with you, Jordan. Put Bowman. I want to see Bowman in there. They'll put him in there eventually. I'd like to see him in there now, though. He'll definitely play a bunch in the second half, I think. 1st and 10 from the 49. Going to pass complete to Galloway again for another big catch by the tight end. Picked up about 25 yards on that play. Man, Galloway looks good. Who just took the lead? Tech did? All right, 1st and 10. Oh, my God. From the 32. Hand the ball off to Etienne. He's going to roll around to the right and pick up about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Man, Georgia Tech took the lead 16-3. What, man. Oh. Wake will cover 45-14. I don't know if you've been watching this Vandy Dandy or not. I don't know where you think the 14 points are coming from. 2nd and 7. Lawrence back to pass. Throws it again complete to Amari Rogers inside the 20 for a first down. It looks like about the 17-yard line. There's a flag on the play, though. We'll see what this flag is. Is this a holding call? What is this? Illegal formation on Clemson. What was, I didn't see it. What's up, VT? Georgia, Florida State losing. It's got to be rough to be a Florida State fan, doesn't it? 2nd and 12. Going to hand the ball off to Etienne. He gets hit in the backfield for a loss. 2nd and 12. Now it's going to turn into 3rd and 14. 3rd and long here. Good defensive play there by Wake Forest. Got to hand it to him. They got penetration immediately. That is one of Clemson's weak spots this year. They had an amazing offensive line last year. That is one of their thinnest areas depth-wise this year. They're very young on the offensive line. All right, 3rd and long. We'll see what happens here. I'm looking for either Galloway or Amari Rogers probably down the field here. What was that? Anyway, picked up about 10, still short of the first down. Who was that, Ngata? Yeah, go for it. What are they doing here? You may as well go for it. Why not? What do you got to lose? Nope. They're going for a field goal here. BT Potter. This guy was a disaster last season. He's got a leg on him now. He can kick it 150 yards if he wants to, but his aim is not great. We'll see what he looks like here. And he kicks it. He gets it. Yay. That's a good sign. Last year, he would have missed that. That's a good sign. So, after a couple of mental mistakes on Clemson's part, they still came away with 3 points on that drive. I'll take it. That'll make the score 17-0 Clemson in the second quarter. The SEC should not have delayed their season as long. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Roberto LeBron? Or pandemic canceling rivalries? Does it scare you watching ETN play? Or I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're watching. You must be talking to somebody else. Of course, it doesn't scare me. BT Potter got that long hair now. That's why he's going to be more confident. Yes, I like it too. I even grew my hair out. I've got the long flowing locks going on here. You see? The pandemic hair. They are maintaining social distance. I don't have any good nicknames for the Cocks, says Roberto. Well, I got a bunch of them. Just let me know if you need some. I think so. Halo is in the house. He says, hey, Pete, how's the bunghole today? Well, right now it's fine. It was not so fine earlier this morning, though. It was there was a couple of rough hours going on there, buddy. But thank you for checking in on my butthole. I appreciate it. You're kind. I'm going to switch it over. While we're on commercial here, I'm going to switch it over. What channel did they move the Florida State game to? Because I know it was on this channel, and then they moved it. Somebody said they moved it to ESPN2. Is that right? Huh. Where is it? Yeah, ESPN2. With Joe Tessitore and Greg McElroy. I like Greg McElroy. I listen to him on the radio like every day. He's got a show on ESPNU on Sirius Satellite. I think it's him and Danny Cannell most of the time. I don't know. Danny Cannell's, he's all over the place. The First Team is what it's called. He's good on there. I like him. 16-13 with 6 minutes left. I should have known better than to bet on Florida State. I'm going to have to eat my crow on that one. I thought Florida State was going to, I mean, they are pitiful. They are pitiful. What's up, Eric Steele? Everyone's saying ESPN2, yeah. The nerds are beating the criminals. Yeah, Slim Shady. Florida State's losing right now, sir. All right, back to the Clemson game here. Florida State takes over at their own 25. Hartman's back to pass, throws it down the right side. Oh, and that was a busted play. Green, the receiver for Wake Forest, the ball bounced off his hands. He could have had that. That was a good pass. That was a good pass. Yeah, it's weird watching Georgia Tech throw the ball around like that because, yeah, all those years you never saw them throw the ball, and now they're just throwing it all over the field. 2nd and 10. Hartman gets taken down for a loss with a sack. That's the 3rd sack of the night for the Clemson defense. That's Miles Murphy, the freshman, number 98, coming through with a sack. He's the 2nd true freshman tonight to have a sack, as a matter of fact. 3rd down. Third and 12. Hartman back to pass. He's under pressure again. Throws a dart. Complete, but short of the 1st down. That was a hell of a throw there. He's got an arm on him. Hartman does. That was a dart. What are they going to do here? Yeah, you can't go for it on your own 35. I don't blame them. I mean, although you'd think that they would go for it any chance they had because they're going to get their asses handed to them anyway, but you got to punt it here. It's too early in the game. Punt is up. That was a terrible punt. So Clemson's going to take over at about the 39 to 40 yard line. All right, let's switch it over to the Georgia Tech game here. So it looks like who's got the ball? Georgia Tech have the ball? No. Florida State's got the ball. Man, James Blackman's put on a little bit of weight, hadn't he? Which is good. 3rd and 8 looks like Florida State in Georgia Tech territory inside the 40. And they didn't get the 1st down. Now they're in field goal range. They can tie it with a field goal here, and the clock is ticking inside of 4.5 minutes. Florida State fans getting nervous. What's up, Jason Rahway? 42 to 25. Eric Steele, hey, Pete, go Tigers. Yeah, go Tigers, buddy. They're going for it. What are they doing? What are they doing? Why wouldn't they tie the game up? Unless they're just trying to draw them off sides or something. What are they doing here? Did they? All right. Well, they're on timeout. Switch back to the Clemson game here. 1st and 10, Tigers. From the 46. Gives the ball to ETN, number 9, breaks the tackle, and he picks up about 6. He's 2nd and 4. Crimson Brave 2020. I'll get to that in just a second, buddy. It's a good question. Hold on. I got to see this play on for Florida State. What has happened? Damn it. I switched it right when I missed the play. Looks like a flag against Florida State. Look at that lady in the stands. Oh my God, what was that? All right, I'm going back to the Clemson game. What happened here? 4th and 6. What did I miss? So I believe this is the first punt. No, sorry, this would be the second punt for Clemson. They punted. They had a 3 and out on their very first possession to start the game out, and then they've scored on every possession since. And so now this will be their second punt of the game. That's a good punt. Good punt. Oh, a little bit too much. Anyway, touchback. Florida State fumbled. I'm going to switch it to the Florida State game. Oh, my God. Oh, a big run up the middle by Georgia Tech all the way to the 50-yard line. Wow. This is getting ugly. Florida State's falling apart. Oh, they put Bowman in. I missed it. Sorry, I was watching the Florida State game. Hey, Jordan, I think we'll see him a bunch in the second half. Here's another big play by Georgia Tech. They picked up about 5 on the run there. They are just are close. They're close to getting in the field goal range. Jimbo Houdat. What's up, Pete? Man, I'm an LSU fan, but Clemson Tigers probably finna win it out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been watching me, buddy, but I think LSU's year to shine is going to be 2021. I just think they lost too much last year to compete with even Alabama or Clemson this year. But, yeah, they'll be back in it very soon, 2021 probably. What's up, Big Vol Daddy? BVD says Tennessee will still be undefeated after today. That is true. Hey, BVD, I'll even give you one better, buddy. Tennessee will still be undefeated even after next week. How about that? This week and next week. VT, that's like saying the sky is blue and sugar is sweet. Florida State's offensive line's terrible. We know that already. Well, Sarge, I mean, Florida State's still getting good players. It's not the talent's not the problem. I mean, they're still having they were recruiting in the top 5 when Jimbo was there, and the last couple of years that Jimbo was there, they were falling apart. It has more to do with coaching than talent. And listen, you can't expect Norvell to come in there and take one of the worst teams in the country and make him into a superpower overnight. We got to give this guy some time here. How many TVs you working with now? I'll give you another one. Tennessee is still undefeated after next week and the week after that. 2. Well, I tend to agree with you because I think you're going to beat South Carolina if that's what you're alluding to. Yeah, so I'm with you. I don't know what you meant by how many TVs am I working with. I'm working with one TV here, the one right here. I'm not Uncle. I don't have 18 TVs in my man cave like Uncle Lou does. I got one. Florida State is pitiful. I can't even watch that anymore. All right, so just inside of 6 minutes left here in the second quarter of the Clemson and Wake Forest game. I've been watching the Florida State game. I don't know what's going on here. Who's that down that's hurt? Looks like a Tiger's down. Don't know who it is. Offensive lineman? Who is that? Turnt Tally on suicide watch. Maybe someone should call and check on Turnt Tally. I hope he doesn't do anything crazy to hurt himself because I like Turnt Tally. He's funny as hell. He's one of the funniest guys on YouTube. I'm not going to lie. Now, he's delusional as all hell, but he's funny. That's Jake Venables down on the ground? Is that what you said? Tiger Raven 2018? Eric Steele, Florida State's going to get another chance. Let me turn it back. You keep luring me in to go back to watch this game. All right, so it's 4th and 16. Look at the size of look at that. The punter for Georgia Tech is like one of the biggest guys on the field. He's got to be 6'5", 225. Look at that guy. He's huge. It's like they took an offensive lineman and told him to kick it. Do you see this guy? Somebody look that guy up. I need some stats on that guy. I need to know some height and weight stats here. He's big. You don't normally see punters that big. Yes, Jimbo Who Dat brings up a great point. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. And if it doesn't take you too much time, you could even hit the share button and share it on Twitter or Facebook. So this Florida State game, so Florida State's got the ball now inside of 2 minutes, 1 minute and 58 seconds. Look at that punter. He's bigger than the offensive lineman. Look at him. He's 6 foot 255. Damn. 6 foot 250. That's what everyone's saying. Yeah, that's big for a punter. That's almost like 70 pounds more than the average college punter. He definitely hasn't missed any meals lately. There's no doubt about that. All right, so Florida State's going to take over from their own 15 or 16. Blackman back to pass, throws it deep down the middle, way overthrown. I don't know, Mrs. Pete's yelling about something down there. She's watching the Clemson game. All right, back to the Clemson game. Looks like Wake Forest just dropped a huge, probably a touchdown pass. You heard he squats 600 pounds? Jeez. All right, Wake Forest punts it. Is it blocked? Oh, well, oh, shit. There's going to be a flag on that. Man, that was a good punt. Down inside the 10. So Clemson's going to take over at their own 9-yard line. Let me switch it back to the... I'm fascinated with this Florida State game here. From the 25, 3rd and 2. Florida State trying to at least tie the game with 1 minute and 20 seconds left here. And incomplete pass, well defended by Georgia Tech. It's going to be 4th down. This could be the game right here, folks. This could be bye-bye Miss American Pie to the Criminals. Clemson looks like the Chiefs. They look good. There's no doubt about it. 4th and 2. Here we go. Here's the game, folks, for Florida State. They got to convert here, or it's over. They're out of timeouts. This is the game. And Blackman's hit. Game over. Blackman just got absolutely slaughtered right there on that when he threw the ball. Georgia Tech brought the house. Game over. Florida State loses. Florida State loses to Georgia Tech at home. Let me repeat that again. Florida State loses to Georgia Tech at home in week 1 of the 2020 college football season. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, back to the Clemson game. 1st and 10, Tigers. Four straight losses in the home or for the openers for Florida State. Oh, man. Hands the ball off to Etienne. He runs around to the right. He slips just short of the 50. Picks up about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Inside of 4 minutes in the first half. Second and 9, sorry, not 2nd and 8. And Lawrence over the middle, complete. 1st down. Who's that, Spector? It's weird seeing that number 13 out there. I'm used to seeing that being Renfro's number. Another, he looks a lot like Renfro. Short, white guy, slot receiver. 1st and 10, Tigers. Gonna hand the ball off to Etienne. Etienne breaks a couple tackles, picks up about 7. Maybe 2nd and 3 coming up. I can't wait to see Etienne's stats at the first half. It's gonna be God. It's gonna be ridiculous numbers for one half. What was that, a timeout? So inside of 3 minutes here, got 2 minutes and 49 seconds left here in the second quarter. Looks like Wake Forest just took their last time out of the half. Clemson's got the ball and they're moving it. Roberto says the cup he's holding is going to be full of tears. Your season is over, Florida State. Yes. This season is over. Yeah. Renfro Jr. I'll tell you one thing. He looked a lot like Renfro on that play, too. They even they have the same sort of running style. Florida State is doo-doo. A shout out to Uncle Lou, by the way. Uncle Lou bet, we do the lunch money show, the betting show. He bet Georgia Tech to win outright on the money line, which means, I don't know how much he bet, but he really did make a bet. Let's say, for instance, he bet $25. He won over $100 off that $25 bet just by betting Georgia Tech on the money line. And I did the opposite. I bet Florida State. I lost. I'm the dummy. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, in retrospect, I look back at you know how sometimes you look back on your life at decisions you made and you're like, why in the hell did I do that? That's why. Why would I ever bet on Florida State? No matter who they're playing. What was I thinking? I won't make that mistake again. That's what life's all about, folks. Learning from your mistakes. I won't make that mistake again. Well, SEC dog. He was taking a gamble there. Look, it was plus 375 that Georgia Tech would win the game outright. So most of 90% of the time you're not going to win that bet. Probably more than 90% of the time. Danny says his biggest loss was betting $2,000 on Nebraska versus Troy on the money line in 2018. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, I have never put that much money on anything. That's a lot of money to lose in a sporting event. Michael Sachs, ever since Jimbo left, the Florida State has been trashed. Well, they were trashed before he left for at least a year, probably about a year and a half. Luke Walker says, never bet on any team in Florida not named UCF. Well, I bet on Miami the other night and I won. That's in Florida. Jimbo, you are the real Death Valley. DEAF. You are right, sir. But Clemson's the real Death Valley. All right, 2nd and 4. Big pass play to the right, inside, about to the 15-yard line there, complete for Joe Ngata. Yep, he caught that. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Clemson knocking on the door, trying to score again before the half here. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. Hands the ball off to, who's that, Rencher? Yeah. He picks up about 3. Second and 7. Trevor hands the ball off again, and he picks up nothing. It's going to be 3rd and 7. He got right back to the line of scrimmage there, looks like. What is that? Was that Bowman? Who is that? Third and 8. Trevor's back to pass, throws it into the end zone, wide open, caught for Galloway. Who's that? Oh, it's Chalk, the other tight end. 12-yard touchdown reception by J.C. Chalk. Some big-time plays by the tight ends for Clemson tonight. Big time. Something they've been missing for a couple of years now. Everybody on Clemson's teams looked amazing tonight, really. I mean, especially on the offense. I mean, I guess you could say the defense, too. I mean, Wake has 0 points. And the extra point is good. That's going to be a 24-0 lead here towards the end of the second quarter, Clemson versus Wake Forest. The spread was only 33.5, I think. And they are about 75% of the way to that in the first half. My final prediction, what was my final prediction for the game before it started? Mine was 48. I said 48-10, I think. Yeah, that's what I said. 48-10 was my prediction. I'm not exactly sure where BYU fan that was in here earlier went. His feelings got hurt. Every time Clemson scores a touchdown, he loses a piece of his soul, and he had to run away. Plus, his mommy probably he's probably got to get up early tomorrow morning and do his chores. So his mommy probably took his phone away. That's too bad. I was enjoying him. Yes, Notre Dame is only in the ACC for this season. Yes. Right. Clemson Carson, it was his bedtime. Sure it was. And one thing, I'm about to check the Louisville and Western Kentucky game. The score in that one is 21-7. Louisville's winning. I'm looking forward to that game next week. I've got that circled. Miami travels up to Louisville. I'm looking forward to seeing that next week. I think that's going to be a hell of a game. And honestly, I'm recording this Louisville game. I'm probably going to have to go back and watch it either tonight or tomorrow morning. I might end up taking Louisville to win that game next week, depending on what they show me. I wasn't super impressed with Miami on Thursday. I mean, they won, but I wasn't super impressed with them. So I want to see what Louisville looks like. I got to watch the game. All right, here we go. So there's about a minute and 8 seconds left here in the second quarter. 3rd and 13, Wake Forest on their own 22. Trying to get something going here. They haven't really been able to get anything. They've had a couple of good plays, but they haven't been consistently getting anything. It's just, I mean, if they get 4 to 5 yards on, and they got 4 or 5 on that one, that's about as good as they're doing. 4th down. They're just getting swarmed. Eric Steele, 322 total yards, 17 first downs. What is Oklahoma's score? 41-0. That's not a surprise. Oklahoma's going to go undefeated this year. Just go ahead and mark it down. They're gonna blow through everybody in the Big 12, including Texas. They're just going to destroy everybody. 41-0 in the first half. That is unbelievable. Yeah, they'll go whatever they're playing. Are they playing 10 games? Yeah, they're playing 10 games. They'll go 10-0. They'll win the Big 12 championship. They'll go to the playoffs, and then they'll get beat by Clemson or Alabama or somebody, just like they do every year. It's the same song and dance. All right, so Clemson gets the ball back here with under a minute left. Yeah, SEC doesn't start till the 26th, so 2 weeks from today. Go ahead and take this time to thank all of you for joining me. Got 61 people in here right now. If you're here, hit the thumbs up, hit the share button. It's free to do that. Plus, I appreciate all the people that have sent in donations tonight. Talk to the Paul, Slim Shady Canes. You guys are amazing and fantastic. I will be on for the second half. I'm going to take a break at halftime for about 10 minutes. Oh, Lawrence gets slammed to the ground, body slammed. That did not look good. Yeah, Clemson's offensive line is going to be an issue. 2nd and 16. Pass played it. Etienne, he gets a big run up the middle, across the 50, inside the 45, almost to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Tigers. Man, he's fast. When that initial burst, when he gets the ball, there's nobody that can catch him. You got to stay in front of him. What happened? 11 seconds left here. Second down from the Wake Forest 46. Trevor back to pass. Throws it complete to Galloway. Galloway runs out of bounds at the 40. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Only 6 seconds left here, though. Kevin, you think DeJuan Mathis's going to start for Georgia? Hold on. 3rd and 5. Complete for a first down. What are they doing? 3 seconds left. So, all right. So he's trying to get in field goal range there. I guess. So Clemson takes their final timeout. They're obviously trying to kick a field goal here, I think. It's going to be a long field goal, though. What's going on? Yeah, so they're gonna try to kick a field goal here. Now, BT Potter has the leg to kick this field goal. We'll see if he can hit it, though. How far is this field goal? It doesn't say. And it's up, and it's going to be good. That's good by a long shot. 27-0 Tigers. That's huge. First of all, I know that it didn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things, but to see BT Potter hit 2 field goals in the first half makes me feel very warm and fuzzy inside, because our field goal game has been terrible over the past couple of seasons. So I'm happy to see that. Happy is an understatement. I'm much more than happy. I'm ecstatic to see that. All right, guys, that's the end of the first half. I'm going to take about a 10-minute intermission here. Don't go anywhere. I'm not going to shut the stream down. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. So hang tight. You can stay in the chat if you want to, whatever you want to do. Go take a piss, make a sandwich, smoke a cigarette, whatever tickles your fancy. And I'll be back shortly. What's up, Nick DV? Nick DTV, Pigskin Peter. He says, "What's up? What's up with you, dude?" What's up, Nick DV? Nick DTV. There wasn't a Florida State fan in here earlier. Yes, there was. I don't blame him for not being here now. Snake Spin says Georgia Tech is back. I'm going to turn on the Louisville game here in a second. It might be halftime, actually. I think it is. It's be a good time to promote some of the other shows. Starting this Monday at noon, this coming Monday, I'll do the very first episode of College Football Coast to Coast with my man Mark Rogers TV. That will be here on the Pigskin Pete YouTube channel. Unfortunately, Mark Rogers is not able to upload any more videos on his own channel for the time being. But he will still be here with me every Monday at noon. Of course, every Tuesday and Thursday, the Lunch Money Show with Uncle Lou. This coming Tuesday show should be interesting. Let's see, what am I right now? I'm 2-1 on my bets this weekend. As far as ones, real bets that I made with real money. I won the Miami game. I won the Duke game. And I lost the Florida State game. So I'm 2-1. I'll be interested to see what Uncle Lou is. I think he's doing pretty good. He's having a record-setting day today, I think, from what he told me. Then again, Wednesday, 10 p.m., the call-in show, like every Wednesday at 10 p.m., where I have you fine folks call in. And we talk crap. Thursday again at noon, Lunch Money Show. Friday at 10 p.m., call-in show. And then every Saturday during the college football season, as long as I'm home and not, out of town or something, I will be doing a stream for a game like I'm doing right now. I don't know what game I'm going to do next week. I'll have to figure it out. It won't be a Clemson game every week. I can go ahead and tell you right now, I'm not streaming next week's Clemson game because it's going to be against the Citadel. So I'll find one next week that's worth. You know what I'll probably end up doing, and this is tentative, but I'm probably going to end up doing the Louisville and Miami game. That's the one I'm most interested in. So we'll see. We'll see. What's up, Everlasting Chaos? Yeah, Citadel is getting, well, of course they are. I'm looking forward to the second half here, and not because I'm looking forward to, obviously Clemson's going to destroy them. What I'm looking forward to here in the second half is I want to see some of these backup quarterbacks and backup running backs. I'm looking forward to seeing DeMarcus Bowman come in the game and take over for ETN. He is a true freshman out of the state of Florida, 5-star. He was the number one running back prospect in the state of Florida for the 2020 class. And then, of course, DJ Uiagalelei. I think we will see an appearance from him, and probably Tyson Pumachan, too, the second and third string quarterbacks. So, bunch of really good young talent on Clemson's team, and that's who I really want to see in the second half. Everlasting Chaos says the only reason he took Florida State to win is because he hates Georgia Tech. I took Florida State to win because I thought it was a huge mismatch talent-wise. You know, in retrospect, it was a bad idea to take them. But Florida State still has a lot more talent than Georgia Tech does. You know, Florida State's got a long way to go, man. Long way to go. Clemson Carson will be at a wedding all next week. How long is this wedding lasting? What kind of wedding lasts all week? Are you in the wedding? Are you getting married? What's going on here? Maurice Birch says, do y'all think Brian Brzee will be good? Yes. I think it's an understatement. I think Brian Brzee is not only going to be good, he's going to be great. Lou did bet Syracuse. He did. Oh, that's one I lost too. So I'm 2-2. Yeah, I lost that one too. I lost by a point. I had Syracuse at plus 24 and they lost by 25. So that they didn't cover by 1 point. Are you going to Tennessee Vols at South Carolina on the 26th? Are you talking to me? I'm not going to that game. The only game I was scheduled to go to this year was at Notre Dame on November 7th in South Bend when Clemson goes there, but they revoked my ticket and sent me a refund. So. Yes, Ruben. Yes. Not tonight, Pete. Turnt Talley losing his mind. Excuse after excuse, blah, blah, blah. Must be a Florida thing. I don't know. Is he on air right now? Hold on. Is he on air right now? Because if he is, I'm about to go watch him. I'm about to watch him. Let me know if he's on air. If he's on air, I'm going to watch him. Hold on. Oh, he was? I'm definitely going to watch that later. What was he saying? Was he losing his mind? I would be. Florida State should just go ahead and forfeit the season. He is on air. All right, I'm about to go check him out right now. Let's see here. Turnt. What's the name of his channel? It's Turnt Talley, isn't it? Yeah, here he is. Here he is.
No, he's a good coach. There's a lot of problems that he got to work out. As you saw that group huddle, like the whole team was huddled. You know, like you don't see many programs do that. It should tell you everything you need to know. There's a lot of issues with this program.
And that's an understatement.
Too was nice. Yeah, Jimbo just stopped recruiting the offensive line. That's the biggest issue.
Uh-oh, he's got some internet problems.
We still haven't recovered from that. And Jimbo hired some bad coaches, too. He made some bad hires.
He's blaming it on Jimbo. What about Willie? I think Willie might have had a part in this as well.
You did a good job first game. I got to give Atkins his hand clap. Yeah, I gave him a clap during the game. I said, shout out. Problem. Second quarter, I was clapping for him. I was like, Alex Atkins, shout out Alex Atkins. During the game, I was saying it. I saw how good they did. A good job, man. They was pretty decent. Man, there was a plays Blackman had about 5 seconds to throw that ball. Either he ain't reading the open man or they're running bad routes because he did have some time. No, he was hitting them. He was hitting people.
Watch this. I'm about to make a comment in this thing. See if he says anything.
Oh, here come the fans. They go rag it. That interception was meaningless. Nothing came. They ain't scored. Nothing happened. It was meaningless. But
Yeah, BT Potter looks much better.
He didn't throw another one for the rest of the game. He was throwing them out of bounds. He was still hitting people open. They was dropping balls.
Oh, they was doing a lot of fake injuries too. You're right.
Yep. They did that. What's up, Pigskin? He tried to troll. They did that. They did that with
He said Pigskin Pete's trying to troll.
2018, because up tempo when you start getting momentum.
All I did was say what's up, turn tally. I didn't. That's not trolling.
Virginia Tech. They kept faking their injuries.
And we didn't get too many false starts either on offensive line. So if you want to come and play ball offensive lineman, you got the opportunity. He gonna give it to you.
All right, the Clemson game's back on here.
You don't got no problem.
Who's Marvin?
But by the way, for anybody who's watching the Clemson game, Skalski is back in the game. So James Skalski got taken out of the game in the national championship for a targeting call in the second half, so he had to sit the first half out. He is the best linebacker on this defense. And so he's back in now. Hartman, big pass, complete across the 50, inside the 40, inside the 30, and he's out of bounds at about the 20. Big time play for the Demon Deacons. Great pass, and he was wide open, man. He was wide open. And he's going to hand the ball off. He's going to be taken down for about a 3-yard loss there. Good penetration by Clemson's defensive line. Wake Forest's best receiver also opted out for the season. So that not only did they lose Jamie Newman, but they lost their number one receiver on the year. 2nd and 12. Hartman scrambles, gets away, and just throws the ball into the ground. 3rd and 12 coming up. I like Turnt Tally. I think he's funny. 3rd and 12. Hand the ball off on 3rd and 12. What are you doing? He picked up about a yard. Why would you... Anyway, that was a stupid play call. And we have a Tiger down. Who is that? Somebody's hurt. Who is that? Is that Davis? Uh-oh. Who is that? Last I heard, Jimbo, is that they are revoting tomorrow, as early as, and this is the other thing about this, is they don't really tell you anything. The last thing I saw, and that was right before I came on the stream tonight, was they are voting as early as tomorrow, but maybe not tomorrow. Stone Cold Sassafrasquatch. What the hell kind of name is that? What's up, buddy? Just hand the program over to prime time already. He's saying give Deion Sanders the job. I don't agree with that. But is that Davis is on the ground? Yeah, that's not good. I'll tell you one thing. Hopefully he's okay, because if he's hurt, like seriously hurt, there'll be some criticism come on Dabo Swinney for why he's still in the game in the second half when they have a 27-0 lead. Just watched dumpster catch on fire at Doak Campbell too. Yeah, a lot of fires going on in Florida today, isn't there? What's up, buddy?
Winner, chicken dinner.
Hey, you
Lunch money with Peete and
You're doing better than me.
The nerves are amazing.
You're doing better than me.
Well, hang in there, man. The Gators are going to cover, but what is Wake Forest trying to do here?
I don't know what they're trying to do. They was just 3rd and 12, and they're trying to run the ball. They got nothing. That'll be a shutout. I'm thinking that Clemson's going to score 50 without trying.
Yeah,
but
I got carried away and put some money on Clemson too a little while ago too, and then I'm on Louisville minus 12. That looks good, but I need Clemson to come through for me, and then I'm still on Kansas tonight minus 7.
I might go ahead and bet that one now.
I didn't, but $230 I won on the nerds.
I know.
I played them on the money line at plus 12.
I screwed up royally on that one. I parlayed that thing and took the over 50.5 and Florida State minus 12.5. And
now I got to get up at 8 in the morning. Jeff Collins called me. He wants me to come in there and try out for field goal kicker tomorrow. I said I can't kick field goals. I can come up there and play left guard on the field goal kicking team. No, I can block that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, but what a great day of college football. Hopefully the Taters score a few more touchdowns here and give us a winner.
Yeah. How long do you think that? Well, we'll talk about it. I don't want to get ahead of myself. We'll talk about it on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it on Tuesday.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, buddy.
All right, brother.
All right.
Bye.
There you guys have it. Uncle Lou on the phone. Yeah, he's cleaning it up. He might be able to retire after this weekend. All the money he's making on these games today. Oh, Wake Forest is on the board. They scored 3 points. I was hoping for a shutout. $27-3. Tigers over the Demon Deacons. We haven't shut anyone out since the Bucknuts. Is that true? Yeah, you're right, Jimbo. You're right. I shouldn't get greedy. It's only week 1. I should probably stay in my lane and be smart. All right, Wake Forest is about to kick off here. Who will come in at quarterback for the Clemson Tigers? That's what I want to know. Any guesses? I'm still saying Trevor will come in for at least one series. But my feelings would not be hurt if we saw DJ come in. I want to see what he looks like in a real game. Yeah, everyone's saying Trevor will. Let Tyson Pumachan get in. He's probably going to transfer. Yeah. Well, there's ETN. He's still in. So that means Trevor's going to still be in. Yep. I don't know if they keep him in much longer than this drive, especially if they score. ETN up the middle, picks up about 7. He's good for about 6 or 7 every time you give him the ball. It doesn't matter. BVD still in here talking about Tennessee's pitching a shutout. They're undefeated. And these are all facts. Undisputed facts. 2nd and 4. Trevor rolls out to his left, throws it. Complete to Amari Rogers across the 50 down to about the 48. 1st and 10. Tigers inside Wake Forest territory. Trevor 2 quarters doesn't exist. There's only Tua 2 quarters. Clemson's playing fast, man. Complete again. Inside the 30 to Joe Ngata. And it looks like he's limping. Looking for a big year from Joe Ngata. BVD is obviously messing around with Crimson Brave. 1st and 10. Trevor dumps it off short. He was looking downfield. He dumps it off to ETN for a 7-yard gain. It's going to be, or an 8-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up here. That was good. You saw Trevor go through his progressions. He looked at 1, 2, 3 receiver and then dumped it off to the running back in the flat. That was a pure veteran move there. BVD, I think he probably just pissed off Crimson Brave 2020. Oh, we got the flea flicker, and they give it to Spectre, and look at it, he looks like Renfro out there. Oh, he almost scored. Look at it, looking like a little Renfro out there with that 13 on, running around. Fast white boy. Look at Dabo with his Clemson mask on. 1st and goal, Tigers from the 2. Luke, I guess so. Gives it to ETN. ETN gets in for a touchdown. He had to fight for that one, too. Touchdown, ETN. ETN, what is his stats tonight? He's got to be close to 200 yards, right? Or he's over 150. He's got to be. And that's his first touchdown. Trevor's got 2 rushing touchdowns. $33, now 34-3, Clemson. That might be the last you see of both ETN and Lawrence, and maybe some other guys too, I would think. That's got to be it for them tonight. I mean, as much as I would like to see them run the score up, I want to see Uyunglele in there. I haven't seen Lynn J. Dixon at all. Is he even? He must not be playing. I've seen Darian Rencher in there at running back. I haven't seen Lynn J. Dixon at all, which is unusual. He's running back number 2. He must not be playing. Louisville's winning 28-7. They were only a 12-point favorite, which didn't make any sense. Of course, there's still almost an entire second half left in this game. Wake Forest running back rolls out to the left. He picks up a good bit there. It was on a 2nd and 2, 1st and 10, Wake Forest. What's up, Ballard? Thank you, sir. 1st and 10, Wake Forest from the 45-yard line. Hartman back to pass. Throws it over the middle, complete for about 9 yards. We'll see where they spot it there. 8 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up. That was a good pass. Yeah, Clemson's in big trouble. First down, Wake Forest at the 42-yard line in Clemson territory. Big Vol Daddy with a $5 super chat. Let's go, boys and girls. Ante up for this amazing and fantastic Tater who's working hard for us all tonight. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, BBD. I appreciate it. And yes, do what he said, too. Inside 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Wake Forest is moving the ball down the field on Clemson's 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Hartman just gets smacked in the backfield. Oh, he gets crushed by like 5 Tigers. His helmet flew off. Miles Murphy in the backfield. He is a friggin' monster, that guy. So now Hartman has to come out for a play, right? Because he lost his helmet. Isn't that the rule? Look at this here. He just got swarmed by some Tigers. He had no shot. That's almost unfair. 2nd and 16. Thank you, Bobby Durkins. I'm better than the announcers anyway. Hartman, over the middle, complete. Oh, he's just short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 2, I think, here. Wake Forest is putting together a pretty good drive here. I'm not going to lie. I'm impressed by Sam Hartman. I really am. I mean, considering the talent gap between Clemson and Wake Forest, he's impressed me. He's got a good arm. 3rd and 2. And they're going to be stopped short for a loss. He lost about 2 yards. Now it's going to be 4th and 4. Big time stop there by the Tigers. Looks like that was Mike Jones Jr. with the tackle in the backfield. They got to go for it here, right? I mean, what are you doing? There's 7 minutes left in the third quarter. You're down 34-3. Looks like they are going for it. Hartman back to pass. He's going to take off and run, and he's going to get hit. Oh. I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt. Yeah, he's hurt. That did not look good. Oh, he got up. I thought he hurt his leg or something. He sort of fell weird. He fell backwards, and the Clemson guy landed on his leg. You can tell he's in some sort of discomfort, but at least he's walking around. Anyway, huge stop there on 4th down. Sooner West, been watching the OU game. How is Clemson looking? Well, not as good as Oklahoma, apparently. What are they winning, 100-0? Well, first of all, how are you watching the Oklahoma game? Are you paying for it? Because isn't that a pay-per-view deal there? You must be a real diehard fan to pay for that game. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't pay to watch Clemson beat up on Citadel. I mean, on TV, I wouldn't. I might go to a game like that. That's different, though. Pay-per-view. I mean, how much does that thing cost? Sky City says probably an online free stream. Okay, well, I didn't even think about that. That's possible, too. Pete, there's going to a Green Devil across the field and on the Deacon sideline tonight. What's his name? You're saying there's a Greenville Green Devil, right? That plays for Wake Forest. What's his name? $50? It costs $50 to watch Oklahoma beat up on Nobody State? That's ridiculous. I mean, I wouldn't pay $5 to watch that. No offense to Oklahoma fans. $50. What the hell? Oklahoma did not score in the third quarter. Did they take Rattler out? They must have taken Spencer Rattler out if they didn't score in the third quarter. Cameron Hite or Hit. I don't know how to say that. Hite? H-I-T-E. Number 20. Redshirt freshman. Has he, what position does he play? BVD. And has he played tonight at all? I guess not if he's a red shirt. Or maybe he's a red shirt. Okay, I see what you're saying. Pronounced height. I got you. SEC Dog is in full troll mode tonight. He says he wouldn't pay 2 cents to watch Oklahoma play. I would. I'd pay 2 cents, but not $50. Oklahoma will make the playoffs, I believe. I believe Oklahoma's going to just run through the Big 12 like a hot knife through butter. 1st and 10, Tigers. They still got Trevor Lawrence in there, and who is that, Rencher? Yeah. Why is Trevor Lawrence still in the game? I don't understand this here now. I mean, yeah, I don't get that. He was a tight end and safety in Greenville, but you think he's a tight end in Wake Forest. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for him. You said number 20? Yeah, I'm with you, Clemson Carson. Put the backups in. What are you doing? Lawrence over the middle for a big gain. Allen, that's another tight end. The tight ends have been on point tonight. First and 10, Tigers, inside the 30-yard line. Come on, man. You know what? I want to see Trevor Lawrence win the Heisman and everything like everybody else does, but at some point you got to take this guy out. This is getting out of hand here. Darian Rencher with a 5-yard gain there. Right at 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Hunter Johnson's not there anymore. What are you talking about? I want to see DJ. I'll take Tyson. I want to see Tyson too. I'll take either one of them, actually. 2nd and 5. Hands the ball off to Rencher. Rencher does a juke. Picks up about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1 or 2. See where they spot it. 3rd and short. 3rd and 2, officially. Who is coming in at running back? I don't see your ETN coming out there. Who is that? Who is that? Hands the ball off, up the middle. Number 14. Oh, it's Pace. That's the first time we've seen Pace tonight. Big time run for him. 1st and goal inside the 5. Down to the 3. Yeah, Lin Jay's he's definitely not playing. So somebody just said he's recovering from an injury. They give it to Pace again. Pace gets down to the inside the 2 at about the 1.5 yard line. Looks to me. See where they spot it. It's going to be 2nd and goal from inside the 2 yard line here. Pace running strong, man. Eric, I hope so. Kyle Papik says good night. I don't know if you're saying good night like you're leaving or good night to the Demon Deacons. Either way, good night. 2nd and goal. Oh, fumble snap. What the hell was that? A big time loss there. Now it's going to be 3rd and goal from about the, what is that, the 9? The 8? Lost about 7 yards on the play. Bad snap. Third and goal. Lawrence back to pass. Throws it over the middle. And it's caught and dropped. Frank Ladson Jr. I think that might have been his first target tonight, and he dropped it. Haven't seen Ladson tonight. Seen a couple of big catches from Ngata, Powell. Mari Rogers has had a big night, especially in the first quarter. Ladson drops the pass in the end zone. So they come out for a field goal. B.T. Potter, he's 2 for 2 tonight, which is a big deal. And he gets a third. So B.T. Potter 3 for 3 to stretch the lead to 37 to 3. So that's the spread right there. I think the spread ended about, it was either 33.5 or 34, which is right now is 34 points. Good job. Although they really missed an opportunity there. That botched snap, that screwed them. They should have had a touchdown there. But anyway, it is what it is. Yes, we're covering now. Easy road, Pete. Proof on the TV screen. Just saying. Well, I mean, listen, SEC dog. What'd you expect? I told you Clemson would beat them by as much as they wanted to. I mean, what do you want? We knew they are who we thought they were, right? This is no surprise, buddy. No surprise. Everlasting Chaos says it's going to come down to Texas or Oklahoma for the Big 12. A lot of people are high on Oklahoma State for some reason. Maybe a lot of that has to do with Chubba Hubbard, I would assume. Has a lot to do with it. But I tend to agree with you. Probably Texas or Oklahoma. But I still think Oklahoma's just on another level than Texas is. Trevor has 350 passing. What was the final stats for ETN? It looks like he's done for the night. He probably had about 150. I'm guessing he had about 18 carries for 150 or 160 yards. That would be my guess. Your microphone sounds nice. What mic is it? It's a... Shit, I forget. Hold on. It's a Golden Age D2. That's what it's called. $102 on 17 carries. So, damn, only 102. I thought he was over that. He had like 80 after the first quarter. Okay. Sassy Fassy is in the house. Sassy Fassy says, what do you think the chances of a group of 5 team making the college football playoff are? I think it's pretty low. However, this might be the best year for them to make a run at doing that because of the situation with the Pac-12 being out for sure and possibly the Big Ten missing the playoffs. If you had a Cincinnati or a UCF or a Boise State, or is the Boise State even playing? They're in the Mountain West, right? I don't know. Anyway, my point is, if you had one of those teams run the table, they would definitely be considered. Problem with it is, normally teams like Cincinnati and UCF have a whole slew of power, or at least 2 or 3 Power 5 teams on their schedule, so that helps bolster their strength of schedule. I don't think you're going to see a lot of that this year, because most, like the SEC is not playing out of conference at all, right? Big return by the Wake Forest player, gets all the way to the 30. So I don't know. I think the chances are pretty low. That's the sort of a long-winded way of saying that, but yeah. Number 62 for Clemson is wearing the Andy Reid face shield. That face shield is ridiculous on the sideline. I'm with you, Gerald Higgs. What's up, buddy? He says, I want to see Bowman. I want to see Bowman as well. 1st and 10, and they pick up nothing. Maybe 2nd and 10 coming up. Remember earlier I said Sam Hartman looked like he gained some weight? There you go, right there on the screen. Sam Hartman, freshman, 175 pounds. Current weight, 215 pounds. He clearly looks a lot bigger. 2nd and 8. Who is that quarterback? It's not Hartman in there now. They must have made a change. Anyway, incomplete. Yep. SEC Dog says ETN's padding stats against Wake Forest. I'm sure the NFL scouts are paying attention. Well, we can watch the draft together, SEC Dog. I'm sure the NFL scouts will play him plenty of attention. He's going to own almost every ACC record, every Clemson record, and a shitload of college football records by the time he's done. Talk to the Paul says he's back. Had to give Jackpot a hard time. Hope he didn't give him too hard of a time. It's already bad enough being a Gamecock fan, sir. Have some compassion. Luke Walker speaking facts. Almost intercepted by Clemson on 2nd and 8. Ball was batted up in the air. And with 3rd and 8, I mean, this game's going on forever, isn't it? Yes, Kansas State and Iowa State both got embarrassed. Hell, Iowa State was ranked like number 15 in the AP poll. 3rd and 8. Long pass down the left sideline, overthrown. Never had a chance. 4th and 8 coming up. The punt team will come out. Brian Brzee was all over him. Brian Brzee, Miles Murphy, two true freshmen in there just wreaking havoc in this game. The future of the Clemson Tigers on full display tonight. All right, so they're going to down at about the 12-yard line. Clemson will take over at their own 12. There's a flag on the play, though. We'll see what this is. Hopefully it's not against Clemson. It's against Wake Forest, illegal formation. So they're going to repeat the kick here, I think. UNC is the real Carolina, yes. Kim Coggins. Murphy is a problem. Yes, Murphy and Brzee are both a problem. That's clear. Any game where Clemson is winning by this much is the bomb, Mike. But you are correct, sir. And this kick goes out of bounds and about the 20. Still a minute and 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. And look who's coming out. Look who's trotting on the field. This is what I've been waiting for, folks. DJ Uiagalelei's debut in a Clemson Tiger uniform. See how he looks here. And he's going to hand the ball off to Rencher. Rencher picks up about 4 yards. Man, he's big. This kid's, what is he, 18 years old? 17 years old, maybe? He's about 6'5", 250-something. He'll gain... He's the size that Cam Newton was when Cam Newton was a senior at Auburn. 2nd and 6. Uiagalelei, complete. First down. Man, he's got a cannon for an arm, too. I'm really excited about this guy. I'm really excited about this guy. He is something serious. Look how big he is. Hands the ball off. Is that Bowman? It is Bowman. DeMarcus Bowman's in the game too, folks. What you're seeing right now is the future of the Clemson Tigers football team in full display. Miles Murphy, Brian Brzee, DJ Uiagalelei, DeMarcus Bowman. 4 5-star players. Bowman again with the spin move. Across the 50, inside the 45. Flag on the play. I'm more excited about watching these guys play than I'm more excited about this than I was about watching Trevor and Etienne play. I'm telling you something. Oh, damn, it was holding against Clemson. This is great. His name is pronounced Uiagalelei. Crimson Brave. All right, the end of the third quarter. I'm rejuvenated now, everybody. If you couldn't tell, I'm rejuvenated now that DJ's in the game and DeMarcus Bowman. That's what I've been waiting for all game. I don't know what took him so long. Luke Walker says, I'll stick to ukulele. Yes. What's up, The Dawn? Take a shot. I don't have any liquor up here. Yeah, I don't have any liquor up here. I've got a Twisted Tea and a Heineken. I don't think I'm going to do liquor tonight after last night's debacle. After I ate this thing last night on the air, it really did a number on my stomach. Oh, not me. Okay. Whatever. How am I supposed to know who you're talking to, dude? Oh, DJ downfield shot. Well, I think we'll see several of those. Yeah, you know what else I'm looking forward to seeing is EJ Williams. Is he playing tonight? I haven't seen him yet. It would be good to see a shot taken from DJ to EJ Williams down the field. How about that? What's up, Lit Bros? Lit Bros says Roll Tide. What's up, Clemson Tiger Nation? DJ's going to be unreal. Yes, he is. Have I done the death nut? I don't even know what that is. And I'm telling you one right. I'll tell you right now, BBD. After the experience I had last night with that damn Reaper chip, I'm not doing anything called death anything. It's not happening. Did you see that last night, BBD? Did you see me do that? If you haven't, go watch it. Actually, don't watch it. It's embarrassing. My final score for this game. Before the game, I said, what did I say? I said 48-10. That's what I said before the game started. So I can't back off on that now. The death chip was pretty bad, so I'm definitely not doing anything with a death nut. Do I watch NFL? Yes. I love the NFL. And as a matter of fact, tomorrow I'll be watching the NFL all day long. I think it's both. Innocent culprit. I think it's both, buddy. Clemson is very good, and Wake Forest does kind of suck. So, best of both worlds. I'm not eating a straight Reaper pepper. I did eat a straight habanero pepper one time, and that was bad enough. But yeah, at least the habanero pepper tastes like a pepper, and it tastes decent. Like this chip thing, I almost threw. The heat was bad, but I won't throw up from the heat. I almost threw up because of how bad it tasted. The best way I could describe the way that thing tasted and smelled. And by the way, I shouldn't have even smelled it before I ate it, because that just made it worse. But the taste of this thing, if you took a tortilla chip and put a bunch of hot pepper on top of it, hot peppers, like pepper powder, and then took your dirty, sweaty gym sock and wrung it out on top of that thing and then ate it. That's what it smelled and tasted like. It was awful. Oh, BVD, the timestamp is in the comment section. So just go to the stream and go to the comment section. There's a timestamp in there. My take on the North Carolina game is North Carolina started out slow, obviously, and then took care of business. I still think North Carolina is going to be good. I've seen a lot of people saying that North Carolina is overrated. I think they're properly rated as far as the ACC goes. I mean, I don't know what people are talking. I'm not saying they're going to go out there and make the playoffs or anything, but I still think they'll finish in the top 3 in the ACC, most likely. 2nd and 13, top 3 or 4, if you include Notre Dame in there. And by the way, Notre Dame travels to Chapel Hill towards the end of the season, so that'll be a big game for both of those teams at that point, I think. All right. Back to the game here, 37-3. It is now the fourth quarter, isn't it? I do, Mike. I do, yes. 3rd and 7. DJ back in the shotgun. Throws it almost picked off. Intended for E.J. Williams, it looks like. We were just talking about him. Yeah. Man, he's got a rocket for an arm, that guy does. All right, so Will Spires is back to punt, 4th and 7, and he does punt. Not a very good punt either. Only went about 25, 30 yards. Anyway, Wake Forest is going to take over at their own 19-yard line. 37-3. Clemson leads. Hey, man, Syracuse is making some plays there. I mean, Syracuse is just not very good. Let's be honest, but Citadel will show up because they're going to get that paycheck. They'll definitely show up. That paycheck's the only thing keeping that athletic department afloat at this point. Pete, been practicing on pronouncing it for the last 5 minutes. Somewhat got it. DJ Uwe Ungalale. Looks like first good completion there. First down, Wake Forest. Richard Williams, I personally seen Pete eat a lot of hot stuff. Last night was the first time seeing him get out hotted. So Richard is my father-in-law, so he has seen me eat a lot of hot things. I do eat a lot of hot things. It wasn't the heat that got to me. Hold on, 1st and 10. Quarterback's under pressure, drops back, throws it complete short of the first down. That was a hell of a play there by the quarterback. The heat wasn't what got me. I mean, the heat was bad, don't get me wrong. But the heat was bearable. It was the taste in conjunction with, after about 2 minutes in, a severe, like, once it went down my throat into my chest and my stomach, I had a stomach ache. 2nd and 2. The worst part about that hot chip was not the heat. It was everything else. The taste and the stomach ache that came with it. Most people just figured out how to pronounce Tua's last name. That was an easy one to pronounce. That's easier than DJ Uiagalelei. Tua Tagovailoa is pretty easily pronounced there. First down, Wake Forest in Clemson territory. At the a hell of a pass and catch there. They are just moving down the field all the way down to the 15-yard line. Clemson has just moved into prevent defense, which I don't know why they do this. This annoys me when they do this. Every team does it, and they're up big. I mean, they were all over Hartman the whole game, and now they just gone to prevent. Now they're going to blitz them, of course. And, of course, it worked. He picked up about 4 yards there. Wake Forest is looking like they're about to score a touchdown here, which is not good for anybody who put money on Clemson, which I did not, because I don't bet on Clemson. 2nd and 6. And he's going to go nowhere. He's going to be a 3-yard loss. Good play by the Clemson defensive line on that one. 3rd down coming up from the 12.5-yard line. 3rd and 7. Quarterback rolls out, throws it over the middle. Touchdown. Yeah, I think he got that. They're saying he didn't get it. It looked like he got it to me. They're saying incomplete. Let's watch this. Let's watch this closer here. Oh, yeah, he didn't get it. Yeah. That was a good call. 4th and 7. What are they doing here? Why would you kick a field goal when you're down 37-3? I don't get this. Maybe just to get the kicker some practice or something? I guess that's what they're doing. 31-yard attempt. He missed it. I'm going to hell for that. Laughing at this poor guy for missing a kick when they're down 37-3. Oh, Texas versus UTEP is on, huh? Wow. Oh, look who's back. Hey, BYU fans back. Hey, did your mommy give you your phone back, or are you done with just your SpaghettiOs? Did you have your bath? Do you have your jammies on, buddy? BYU fan, you got your jammies on? Don't make me call your mommy. She'll take your phone away. I have your phone number. Yeah. How long was that field goal? 33 yards or something? I feel bad for that kid for missing that, actually. Yeah, third string's in for defense now. I'm only 40, sir. Not 45. Don't put that evil on me. Oh, Jeff Scott won today. What's up, Siberian Paul? What was the final score of that game? And who'd they play, too? I saw the they did whatever that walk is. For Clemson, it's called the Tiger Walk or whatever, where they all lock arms and walk down the field. So he took that to USF. I saw them do that. Oh, the Citadel. Oh, well. Pfft. I could have told you they beat them. I did a video from the Citadel a couple years ago. I almost got arrested and almost got my car towed in the same day. I went down to Citadel Stadium and shot a video from there. You might be able to search it on my YouTube channel. I don't know. Search Pigskin Peete Citadel. It might come up. But so I was walking around the Citadel campus and I was walking around the stadium. And the first thing I did was illegally parked right next to the stadium. And I didn't think it was a big deal because there was nobody around. And then I was out there shooting a video for like 45 minutes, walking around the stadium. Just shooting a video with my cell phone. And there was a security guard on a golf cart. And he started following me around because he didn't know what I was doing. And then he eventually came over to me because I stuck my hand through the fence. There's like a chain link fence. I stuck my hand through the fence to get some shots inside the stadium as if I was inside the stadium, but I wasn't. And he finally came over to me. Hold on. Who was that? Oh, Pace again. He finally came over to me and told me, he said I needed to leave. And I told him what I was doing. And he's like, I know. But he's like, I believe you, but you just look suspicious out here. You probably need to leave. And as soon as he said, I said, okay, I only need 5 more minutes. And as soon as he said that, I looked over and there was a tow truck hooking his tow truck up to my car. 3rd and 5. DJ keeps it, runs, picks up about 4 out of the 5. He's going to be short of the first down, though. So I look over and I see this. I see the tow truck driver hooking up his thing to my car. I run over there, and I don't even know how I convinced this tow truck driver to not tow my car. At first, he was saying he's going to tow it anyway because I didn't have a parking pass. And but he did. He let me go. I don't know why. I talked him out of it. Fourth and 2, Clemson punts. He's going to receive it at the 30. A spin move across the 40, all the way to the 42. 9 minutes and 8 seconds left. Yeah, BYU fan. I mean, look at my face. Just look at how angry I am. I mean, I'm seething with anger right now. So mad. Anybody watching the Louisville game? What's the final score of that thing? BYU, back my damn grocery string bean. Do you want to hit me, bro? No, I don't hit women. Here, Coastal Carolina and Kansas. Here we go. This is the one I want to see. My favorite team in the NFL is the Carolina. Well, you can't see it, I guess. Carolina Panthers. I guess you can't see that. Anyway, yeah, the Panthers. Uh-oh, Coastal Carolina just scored a touchdown. The Chanticleers on the board against Kansas. Kansas was like a 7-point favorite in this game, I think. Hey, look, there's about 5 people in the stands there at Kansas. That's about normal. That's not COVID related. That's just about the normal amount of people that go to those games. Man, Les Miles. What a sad story. I guess it's not too sad. A guy's won a national championship and he's a multi-millionaire. Not feeling too sad for him. But going from that to coaching at Kansas, oh, man. Richard Williams wants to know, am I planning on going to the Virginia Tech Clemson game December 5th? Well, I mean, I don't think they're allowing people in there, are they? I mean, I would go if that's what you're asking. I don't know if they're allowing fans in there. And if they are, I'm certainly probably not one of them. Sarge, he's not a BYU fan. He's just a troll. $100 says I guarantee he's an Ohio State fan. Chiefs and Clemson fans since 2019. Chiefs? Who's a Chiefs fan? I'm not. What's up, Mark Billings? Apparently, Mark Billings wants to let everybody know he's a Trump supporter. Hey, look, Venables is in. First and 10. Oh, what a pass into the corner of the end zone. Oh, they're saying he was out. That was a hell of a throw, though. And he did catch it. He must have just, his foot must have landed out of bounds. Let's see how it looks here. That looked like it was a touchdown to me. Oh, no, it's barely out. Barely out. Hell of a throw, though. Second and 10, he picks up about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Coming up here. That was a hell of a throw. Impressed. What quarterback? That's not Hartman. What's the name of that backup quarterback? He looks pretty good. I'm assuming he must be a younger guy. I mean, Hartman's what's Hartman? Hartman might be a redshirt senior. Or redshirt junior. 3rd and 9. He scrambles, and he just gets taken down. Flags everywhere. What's the flag for? No, I'm watching the game on ABC. Penalty against Wake Forest, and they're going to decline it. Troy M is in the house. Says, "Hey Pete, catching this stream a little late. What are your takeaways from this game so far? The Tigers are looking elite. What I take away from this game is I'm impressed with the true freshmen. I mean, we already knew what was going to happen with the veteran guys on the team: Skalski, Lawrence, Rogers, Etienne. I was highly impressed with the Brzee and Murphy. And for the little bit that I've seen here from DeMarcus Bowman and Uiagalelei, I'm impressed with both of them too. Wake's backup is a redshirt freshman, and Hartman is a redshirt sophomore. Okay. You know what, dude? You're just fucking annoying. So, see you later, buddy. I mean, you're just annoying. What's up, Dominic Anderson? I think we'll get one more score. Right now, if anybody bet on Clemson, they're right on the money line. 37-6. Wake is obviously a 6-cup pan cupcake team that's homemade. Dennis Wilson, first of all, for anybody who doesn't know, Dennis Wilson is a Miami fan, and he's in here talking about cup. You just had UAB gave you everything you could handle, sir. Troy says, great takeaways. I'm relatively new to the channel, but I enjoy watching your content. What do you think will challenge Clemson the most out of the ACC? Also, what do you think of Notre Dame's game? Well, those two go hand in hand, I guess I would say. I would say I would say Notre Dame's going to give Clemson the best game of the year. Judging from what we saw from Florida State today, there's no way that they're going to do anything. So really, Notre Dame's the only team that has a pulse, honestly, and that game's in South Bend. And Notre Dame has time to get better between now and then. It's still 2 months away before that game. What did I think of Notre Dame's game today? I mean, they ended up taking care of business pretty well. They had a slow start. I really like Ian Book. Defensively, Notre Dame needs to catch up a little bit, but I like them offensively. That running back they have is really good. They have a couple of NFL wide receivers. Offensive line's always good at Notre Dame. So, yeah. What's up, Giggled? Yes, Louisville plays Miami next week. I'll probably be streaming that game. I'm very interested in that game. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left here. I need to change the score. It is 37-6, not 37-3. And somebody did mention that earlier. No, I didn't go to Clemson. That's no secret. How many more accounts do you want to make? Keep making make 50 accounts, and I'll block all of them, son. And then I'll call your mommy and tell her that you have 50 accounts on her cell phone. 1st and 10. Hey, look who it was. It was Will Sweeney with the end around. Picked up a couple yards on that one. BYU doesn't have a strong player pipeline from Minnesota. Stone Cold Sassafrasquatch. 2nd and 7. And who's that in the game? Is that Tyson Pumachan? It looks like it is, number 7. Yeah, Pumachan's in the game. Somebody was in here earlier saying that Tyson's probably going to transfer out. I believe so, too, after this season. I do believe so. Put the Herb Street boys in. 3rd and 1. Hand the ball off. 1st down. DeMarcus Bowman. I have a feeling DeMarcus Bowman's about to bust one. He might be faster than ETN. And that's fast. He's got track speed. If he gets past that first level, then he's gone. There he goes. And he picks up about 3. Bowman again. Yeah, Pumachan's in. Second and 7. Pumachan intercepted by Wake Forest. That was just a bad read. He shouldn't have thrown that ball there. Well, that's the first interception we've seen tonight from any. I mean, this is the 3rd Clemson quarterback we've seen, and we've seen 2 Wake Forest quarterbacks. It's the first interception we've seen on either side. I guess we're not going to see Clemson cover the spread. Maybe still enough time, I guess. Not that it matters, unless you bet on Clemson, which I didn't because I never do. Anybody who's in here, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're new here, Hold on. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 live streams a week. Monday at noon, Tuesday at noon, Tuesday at 9 p.m., Wednesday at 10 p.m., Thursday at noon, Friday at 10 p.m., and every single Saturday for a prime time college football game during the football season. I also upload recorded videos to my channel during the college football season as well. So lots of content on here if you're new here. Not all Clemson related. I do everything. I'm a Clemson fan. I probably talk about Clemson more than any other team in general. But I talk about all of college football. So, again, if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the bell, all notifications, and you can watch me make a fool out of myself at some point or another. It's bound to happen. But other than making a fool out of myself, we do have a lot of fun on here. Lunch Money Show every Tuesday and Thursday at noon with my boy Uncle Lou over on his channel. We talk about sports betting and not just college football, but all sports. Obviously, right now, we're talking mostly about college football because it's college football season. We also do some NFL stuff. When college basketball rolls around, we'll talk about that some. Hell, we'll talk about it. Hell, we might even bet on the election. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? So, yeah. Thank you. Mac Brown covered the spread, then immediately took the starters out. Yes, he did. He still covered the spread, though. Dennis Wilson doesn't have an NFL team because he's all Hurricane. And that doesn't even make any sense, Dennis. Why don't you like the Dolphins? There's 5 minutes left in this game. This game, is it just me or is this game taking way longer than it should? It started at 7:45. It's now been on for 3.5 hours. No. 3 hours and 15 minutes, about. And there's still 5 minutes left. Yeah, it just seems like a long game. Dennis is a Jags fan. He just doesn't want to admit it. 2nd and 10. Well, and by the way, he got taken down for a big loss there. There is a very solid chance that the Jaguars could have a shiny, brand new quarterback in 2021 named Trevor Lawrence. It's a very real possibility. Haven't been a Dolphins fan since '84 when Joe Montana destroyed us. So you gave up on your team just because they lost the game to Joe Montana? Man, that's not nice. 3rd and 13. Botch snap. The running back caught it, and he runs around the edge, and he gets about 5 yards out of that. 4th and long. About 4th and 8, maybe. Me too. Clemson Tigers Nation. Me too, buddy. There's 3 teams that I think are in the running for the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. The Jaguars, the Panthers, who's the third one? The Jaguars, the Panthers. I was talking about this the other day. Who's the third one that I can't think of? Cross says, I'm tired of effing politics, not watching anymore. Good luck. I haven't said anything about politics, you dumbass. See you later, dipshit. Inside 4 minutes. 2nd and 14. On the 18-yard line. Incomplete, 3rd and 14. Well, I mean, people's problems are not my problem. Whatever, dude. You're on a college football channel and you're bitching about college football. If you don't like college football, don't watch it, and don't watch me. I could care less. Believe me. You're the one bitching about politics. Go take that shit to fucking 4chan or something. I don't care about it. I want to talk about football here. 3rd and 14. Incomplete. What's up, Steve Pearson? What's up, Pete? New subscriber, Georgia fan. Love the stream. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Stick around. 4th and 14. From the 18. Oh, hell of a pass, and he just dropped it. He just dropped it. There's a flag on the play. That's going to be against Clemson, I think. They're going to call pass interference, and it might have been, actually. Let's see. I want to see the replay on that. Yeah, they're going to call pass interference. Yeah, that was definitely a pass interference call. Listen, these people that run around talking about they're not going to watch football anymore, he's clearly watching it. And he's watching a college football. It says in the description of the video what I'm doing here. I'm watching the Clemson and Wake Forest game, and I'm reacting to it. And these people they feel a need to come in here and tell me that they're boycotting football. Then just don't watch. Why do you got to come tell me you're not going to watch? Like, I give a shit. I'm watching, and we're all watching together. 1st and goal. Incomplete. 2nd and goal. Can Wake Forest score a touchdown to end this game? They are touchdownless the entire game. Clemson's got their 18th string defense in there now. They've got guys in there that I didn't even know played on the team. Can Wake Forest score? Eric, I'm in Somerville. So I'm 10 to 15 minutes from you. 2nd and goal. And he's going to carry it down to about the 2-yard line. Reserves in on D, yes. Yes, I lived in Somerville for my entire life, 40 years. Michael Sachs Jr. with a $3.16 donation says, suck, I can't watch my Buckeyes, oh well. Well, Michael, according to the Big Ten, hold on, 3rd and goal. Oh, he gets hit as he throws. What? Oh, touchdown. Well, anybody who did bet on Clemson, sorry about your luck. They definitely didn't cover now. First touchdown of the night for the Demon Deacons. You know what? I don't know, man. That backup quarterback, he looks a little bit undersized. Griffs or whatever his name is. I've been impressed with him. I know he's playing against Clemson's 2nd and 3rd and 4th string defense during the second half, but he's a gamer, man. I don't know. He might be as good as Hartman. They might have something with him in the future. Anyway, so the Big Ten, apparently it's looking as if they might vote on playing in October or as early as tomorrow is what they say. I hope that they do. I really hope that the Big Ten, or at least a part of the Big Ten, even if it's only 7 or 8 teams or whatever it is, I hope that they play this fall. I do. It is a really long game. I mean, it's 11 o'clock. This thing started at 7:40. Everlasting Chaos said he said Clemson was not going to cover this game. Well, look, that's one reason I don't bet on Clemson games. And I had this conversation with Uncle Lou on the Lunch Money show on Thursday. First of all, I don't bet on Clemson because I'm a Clemson fan, so I don't want to get my emotions involved in it. But the problem is when you have a team that's as good as Clemson is, that's playing a team that's as outmatched as Wake Forest is, what you see happen is what you saw tonight is they take out all of their starters early in the third quarter, and then you have them, you give the other team a chance to come back and screw you out of winning the spread. So that's these kind of games are hard to bet on. Why I don't do it. Although I did predict 48-10. And right now it's 37-13. Yeah. Well, I mean, Justin Fields had plenty of playing time in a Buckeye uniform. He had bad luck in playing time in a Bulldog uniform. This is true, Eric. And that's another thing. That's a good point Eric brings up. He says the Tigers, what he means is Dabo Swinney and the coaching staff. They don't care about point spreads, clearly. They just want to play as many people as possible. I think the last 2 seasons they have averaged playing close to 90 players a game, which leads the nation. And it develops depth. Pumachan back to pass, throws a deep ball down the left sideline. Oh, and he just barely overthrew a Joe. That's the first time we've seen a Joe from Alberta, Canada. The Canadian wonder. He just barely outthrew him. OSU or WVU? Fresh bacon? Is that a serious question? Are you talking about Oklahoma State or West Virginia? Is that what you're asking? OSU could be either Ohio State or Oklahoma State. I'm assuming you're talking about Oklahoma State since West Virginia and Oklahoma State are both in the Big 12. I would say Oklahoma State's better. I mean, West Virginia is not very good. Yeah, Oklahoma State. Pumachan. He's going to keep it himself and run inside the 30. Takes a big hit. Up to about the 33. 4th down, Tigers. Hey, Dennis, why don't you worry about Louisville first? They're much more your speed than Clemson is, sir. All right, so this, well, no, technically the game's not over. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I want to thank everybody who stopped in tonight. Giggled, thank you, sir. He says he loves the live stream during the game. I'll do this every Saturday, guys, during this season. It will not always be a Clemson game that I do these live streams for on Saturday. Next week, I don't know. I'll announce what game I'm going to do. It probably is going to end up being the... I don't know. I don't want to say anything yet. Probably Miami versus Louisville. That's one I'm interested in. But I'll look at the other games, too, and figure it out. Thank you to all the people that sent donations in tonight. Big Vol Daddy, Slim Shady Canes, Talk to the Paw, Michael Sachs Jr. You guys are all amazing and fantastic. Thanks to all the new people that showed up tonight. Everybody make sure to hit the like button. That helps. Share the button. Share the videos on Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media site that you're on. And yeah, that's it. It's been fun. I'll see you guys very soon. Probably sooner than you want. All right, guys. See you later. Have a good night. Be safe. Pigskin Pete checking out.